Hello, everyone. Welcome to the corner of F and 9th Streets here in downtown Arcata as your Humboldt Crabs take on the Healdsburg Prune Packers in the final game of this two-game Pacific Empire League Series. I'm Liam Warner. Alongside me is Aaron Donaldson. Crabs with a great 2-1 win last night where the pitching really showed up. Bryson Shelp and Jack Novak really held it down for the Crabs. Tyler Howard with a home run that would end up being the game-winning home run in the end. And just what a great game for the Crabs last night, Aaron.
It was a great game. The Crabgrass Band knows the tune. It was a come-up for the Crabs. They moved from 4th in the Pacific Empire League to 3rd, and if they can find a way to scratch across a win today, then they are going to stay there and continue their hunt for a shot at the Pacific Empire League. Adam Enyart scraped Tyler Howard across in the 3rd. Tyler Howard hit a home run. Enyart scraped Howard across in the 1st. Home run in the 3rd from Howard. Cannon Golden got one in the 5th. I think the real headline is that the Prune Packers were held to 1 run, and that's Bryson Shelp, Novak, the pitching crew for the Crabs just coming and doing the job.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. And before we get started, Aaron, what is the starting lineup for the visiting Prune Packers?
Lineups are brought to us by North Coast Audiology, North Coast Co-op, U.S. Bank and Arcata, and Compass Community Credit Union. Batting first for the Prune Packers is Rex Watson, playing center field. Cannon Golden will bat second and play left field. Shortstop Cade Campbell bats third. Osario Agard is the cleanup hitter and will be playing at first base. Travian Martinez is the designated hitter batting 5th. Tommy Brown bats 6th and will catch. Camden Sauce is batting 7th, playing third base. Michael Austin 4th will bat 8th and play right field. Matthew Mansbury will cover second base and bat 9th. And Austin Steves will be throwing the ball at these Humboldt Crabs.
First pitch of the ball game is inside, almost hits Rex Watson. It's 1-0. And by the way, for those who are interested, I will be providing updates on the World Cup final today. Spain and Argentina tied at 0 in the 32nd minute in New Jersey. Pitches high and inside, 2-0. To Rex Watson. Miles Standish is the starting pitcher for the Crabs today, and I've been told he's on a pretty short leash as far as pitch count goes, 20 to 30 pitches you should expect to see out of him. Pitches swung on and missed, 2-1. Rest of the Crabs defense. Left, right in the outfield, Tyler Howard's in left, Alex Harrington's in center, Adam Enyart's in right, Jamie Mullins at third, Jaden Shawbree's at short, Colton Boardman's at second, Jason Ariola's at first, as that's a fly ball out to right field. Coming in, diving, and not able to make the catch is Adam Enyart, and on with a single is Rex Watson. And Kavana Suarez is behind the dish for the Crabs.
Enyart almost had that ball. He really laid out for it. It was in the tip of his glove, and then it just rolled out on impact with the ground.
It's a great effort. So that's going to bring in Cannon Golden. Definitely on the all-name team.
It's a good one.
In the BEL. Pitched Golden in there for a called strike, 0-1. Plays his college ball for Ole Miss, the Rebels, and I think that is a great name to have if you're playing for Ole Miss. A 1 off the hands of the third baseman on to second for 1, throws a bit wide. And they're going to get the force at second. Good job by Boardman to hold on to the baseball. So 1 away.
Next up, shortstop.
And that's going to bring in Cade Campbell, runner at first, 1 out. Campbell swing and a miss, 0-1.
We were fortunate enough to have Brandon Dixon in the booth with us last night for the game, and he was talking about the importance of just strike 1. Just getting these early strikes, throwing strikes. We saw it last night. Hopefully we see more of it today.
That was the theme of the broadcast last night. Was throwing that first pitch strike, and speaking of that, now it's 0-2.
If you listen back, you'll hear Brandon Dixon pointing out when we have like a fly ball out to right or an easy infield throw to first. It's like, there's a strike, there's an out. Like, that's how it works.
It's over to first and back in safely is Cannon Golden. Yeah, that was a great broadcast last night. Brandon was fantastic, and I think we will have him back on for Tuesday's broadcast against the Berkovich Honors. So tune into that if you enjoyed listening to Brandon last night. 0-2, line drive down the right field line. That's going to get down for a base hit. Heading for third is Cannon Golden. And one out single for Kay Campbell. First and third, one out. That's going to bring in J.C. Osorio, a guard.
Next up, first baseman, number 17.
Prune Packers, top of the Pacific Empire League. They won the Pacific Empire League championship last year over these Humboldt Crabs, and the year before that over the Lincoln Potters. Just stacked with talent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I mentioned it many times when we were in Healdsburg. The names of the schools on this roster are big time. Which to a guard is a fly ball to center field. Moving over to his left is Harrington. He makes the catch, tagging up from third and coming in to score is Golden, and Packers are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, it didn't take very long, just kind of a lazy fly ball out there to center field, but that's, you know, if you're not going to get a hit or get a homer, that's what you want to do in that situation is just get the sac fly, and that's what they did.
The Crabs will trade the out for the run here this early in the game, top of the first.
Never want to trail the Prune Packers, but that's, you know, that's what you got to do.
As long as you're just giving up the one.
That's it.
Crabs can overcome that, you would think.
Fingers crossed.
Trey Martinez stepping in and takes a called strike 0-1.
Although I never would have anticipated that 2 would be enough to beat the Prune Packers, so there you go.
Yeah, was not expecting that last night.
Really great to see the pitching just close it out.
Yeah, the pitching was great. 0-1, a line drive. Diving and making the catch is Jaden Shopper, the shortstop, and that's going to do it. Here in the top of the first, Prune Packers get 1. It's Packers 1. Crabs coming up in the bottom of the first. You're listening to Crabs Baseball. ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata. Bottom of the first inning. Prune Packers 1. Crabs coming up. It is Austin Steves, who is the starting pitcher for the Packers. And he will be facing this Crabs lineup. Leading off will be Manoah Chapman. Batting second will be Alex Harrington. Batting third will be Tyler Howard. Batting fourth will be Adam Enyar. Batting fifth will be Kavanasaurus. Batting sixth will be Colton Boardman. Batting seventh will be Jamie Mullen. Batting eighth will be Jason Ariola, and batting ninth will be Jaden Shawbury. The defense for the Prune Packers, left to right in the outfield. Cannon Golden's in left. Rex Watson's in center. Michael Osenfor is in right. Camden Sauce is at third. Kay Campbell at short. Matthew Mansberry at second. J.C. Osorio, a guard, at first. And Tommy Brown is behind the dish.
Manoah Chapman did not play last night. He is a .339 hitter for these Crabs, slugging .452, on base is .431. He's got 21 hits. That's in 62 at-bats.
Yeah, World Cup finals in the 39th minute. We are still scoreless between Spain and Argentina.
Spain? Cheering for Spain?
I'm rooting for Spain. I'm rooting for Spain.
Yeah, me too. It's complicated, but that's where I'm at.
Just Argentina won it last time, so
sure.
I'd rather see Spain win it. Manoah Chapman stepping in.
Prune Packers wearing camo tops and white gray pants. Crabs in the classic whites.
Always wear that on Sunday. Ground ball right to the Prune Packer shortstop. On to first, one away. One pitch, one out.
Tidy.
Next up, center fielder, number 39, Alex Harrington.
That's going to bring in Alex Harrington. Like on the radio or on PA? Pitches outside to Harrington, 1-0.
Kate and Callum are tucked into the family corner over there today. They got their little tent set up and a couple of books and a couple of snacks and Crabs baseball on a sunny day. Can't beat that. Here's the 1-0. That's a strike, 1-1.
1-1 to Alex Harrington. Here's a ground ball right back to the pitcher, Steves, and he'll throw over to first, 2 away.
Got a shout out to the booth to Opa.
Steves has pitched 5.1 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 of those are earned, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts.
Only 5 1/3?
That's it.
Does it say if he started a game or not?
I could find that out. I'll see what I can learn.
This might be his first start if he's only
Not a lot of activity
thrown 5 1/3.
at this point in the season.
Tyler Howard stepping in, of course, was most of the Crabs' offense last night. As that pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. Came around to score in the first and then hit a home run, solo home run. That would end up being the game winner in the end. The 0-1. Called strike, outside part of the plate, 0-2.
It was pretty fun. Brendan was literally talking about how Howard sent one down the freeway, and then he did it again.
Howie's been great his entire time in a Crabs uniform. And that's swung on and missed, strike 3 in a very quick and efficient inning for Austin Steves. It's 1-0 Packers as we head to the top of the second. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata. Top of the second inning. The Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 1-0. While we have a moment, let's thank all of our fantastic sponsors who make Crabs baseball on the radio happen. First, the North Coast Co-op, Hummel's local community-owned grocery co-op since 1973. North Coast Mercantile, your local beverage distributor. Bear River Casino Resort, the best bet on the North Coast. Crestmark Millworks, creating signature elements of extraordinary spaces. Cypress Cove Cheese, world-class cheese from right here in Humboldt County. As Tommy Brown steps in against Miles Standish, takes a strike, 0-1. Also by North Bay Automotive, your trusted automotive repair shop in Arcata since 2013. Granite Construction, building a better future today. And Compass Community Credit Union, guiding you to better banking. Pitch misses outside, 1-1 to Tommy Brown. Very nice day here on the North Coast. The 1-1 is a fly ball out to center field. Harrington going back near the track, reaches up and makes the catch. Bit of an adventure out there. One away.
He just kept dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping, and then he reached up and he grabbed it.
Carried and carried. So that's going to bring in Camden Sauce.
It was 64 when it was overcast. Feels like 68 in the sun. A little bit of a breeze.
It's kind of a typical summer day. I got to the ballpark around 8:15. It was very overcast and misty, and then started to clear up. Pitch is low and inside, 1-0.
Grateful for you bringing daytime baseball to the air, Liam. 8:15 is an early start on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's why I don't love the day games. But for the fans, I know it's great. The 1-0 is fouled off to the right and out of play, 1-1. It's been well documented on the radio. If it was my choice, I would start every game at 7. But I know that the Sunday day games are, a special tradition. So
love them.
Can't mess with that.
I come to the ballpark as much as I can, but when I can't, Sunday daytime radio out back, like come on, that's summer, man.
I get it. I get why people love it. The 1-1. This is low and inside, 2-1. The only consideration I'll give for starting a game earlier is a getaway day. The other team needing to drive back,
right?
Travel and all that.
That can help a lot.
I understand it from that perspective. Grounded foul, 2-2.
Yeah, we were talking about the hours that you drive on some of those road trips when the game wraps up and people decide to drive instead of stay. And
both road trips, we played a game at 6:30 and drove home from Lincoln and Medford.
Woof. 4 a.m. return time.
Yeah, early morning returns, but pitch is fouled off, 2-2. I love going on the road trips, so I am not complaining. It's just part of it.
Special kind of exhaustion, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, there goes Tim. Or here he comes, anyway.
Hey. Gets to be a civilian today instead of on PA. A fly ball that's going to drop in front of Harrington for a base hit. So 1-out single for Sauce.
He was thinking about going to second, made it about halfway there, watching the throw in the whole time, but it was clearly just a single.
And that's going to bring in Michael Osenfort.
Up next for the Prune Packers, right fielder number 22, Michael Osenfort. Hey, good.
Just Osenfort in there for a called strike 0-1.
Osenfort was 0 for 4 yesterday.
One in there for a called strike 0-2.
Getting ahead.
That's right. The 0-2 to Osenfort. Lone inside 1-2. And again, Miles Standish is on a pretty short pitch count. So I imagine this is going to be his last inning. But there's also nobody in the bullpen, so maybe not. We'll
pretty
see.
quiet out
I was
there.
told he was kind of on a pitch count of about 30, but maybe that's changed. 1-2, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3, 2 away.
It was a strike either way you cut it. It was in the zone, right at the top. 88 miles an hour. Great pitch from Standish.
Well, if it was a called strike, he would not have checked down to the
This is why I'm
base
like,
umpire,
what are you
so-
asking for, man? Just take the matter into your own hands.
So that technically was called a ball,
Yeah, okay, well,
but
listen.
it's strike 3, so it doesn't matter.
potato,
On the swing.
tomato.
Mansberry steps in, low and inside, 1-0.
Benjamin Schaefer is still in Mexico.
Yeah, he's somewhere in Mexico City eating some great food,
Asked
checking
him
out
for an update, didn't get
some
anything.
cool buildings. The 1-0, up high 2-0.
May not have text service. Also, not what I would be doing is on my cell phone. I'd be
I will
food
tell
and
you,
walking around a museum somewhere.
the Professor Benjamin Schaefer is not watching this game. I could pretty much guarantee that. The 2-0 is in the dirt 3-0.
He could be at the Anthropology Museum with the earbud in, listening to the crowd.
I know Benjamin Schaefer loves the Crabs. He loves Crabs baseball, but when he's on
Yeah,
vacation,
that's right.
He is on vacation.
Yeah. Cashing that paycheck.
Yep. Well, I hope he's enjoying his time. I can't wait to hear about it when he gets back.
It'll be cool.
And inside ball forward to Mansberry, so he works the walk. Sauce the second, first and second with 2 outs, and Benjamin Schaefer should be back by the second to last game of the season, August 1st. So either that game or the very last game of the season, we should be able to hear about his travels to Mexico City.
That's assuming the planes land on time in ACV, which in the summer is
this time of the year,
pretty good bet.
Fog can mess up many a travel plan.
Depends when he gets in, I guess.
At the California Redwood Coast Humboldt County Airport. Pitches in there for a called strike 0-1.
The Arcata Eureka Airport in McKinleyville.
Exactly.
California. What I love about that is all of those things are wrong and no one cares. Everyone's just like, oh, it's fine. It doesn't, just say the wrong thing and we'll all know what you're talking about.
Not in Arcata or Eureka. The 0-1 swung on and missed 0-2. I love it when the flight attendant, announcing the flight says that we're going to Eureka. And I'm like,
no.
Not really. But
No. That cruise from SoCal.
Yeah. I mean, it's, 20-minute drive, but.
Right. We say all the way to Eureka in here in our house.
0-2. Fly ball to center field. Harrington racing back towards the fence. Reaches up. It's over his head. 1 run's going to come in to score. 2 runs are going to come in to score. And the Prune Packers lead 3-0. And I think this was expected, Aaron, after being held to 1 run last night, that they were going to punch back today.
Yep. Yeah, the Prune Packers are one of the best offenses that there is. Alex Harrington, he can range out there in center field, and he had a pretty good beat on that ball. He did pretty much everything he could to get at it. It was just a little over his head. We're fortunate it stayed in the park, and it's just a double.
So that's going to bring in Cannon Golden. Golden outside 1-0. By the way, at halftime, FIFA World Cup final, Argentina 0, Spain 0.
Goes fast, soccer.
Yeah.
Just burns those 45-minute halves. And
if nobody scores in the second half, we will have 2 15-minute periods of extra time and possibly a penalty kick shootout. So that pitch is fouled off to the left and out of play, 1-1.
penalty kicks, just a crushing way to decide a World Cup final.
The last World Cup final was incredible.
Yeah.
That was one of the best games
good.
of any sport I've ever witnessed. That final between France and Argentina was
fun.
Awesome. We'll see what happens in the second half in New Jersey. And for a called strike to Golden 1-2. So I was telling our scoreboard operator, Jack, this earlier. It's really funny that the World Cup final is in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Of all places. Just always going to make me laugh.
New Jersey. One of the more glamorous locales in the United States.
1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Yeah, all the Spanish and Argentinian fans thinking that the final's in New York City.
No.
Other side of the river.
Yeah.
East Rutherford, New Jersey. A destination.
Very glamorous sports town, too, right?
Exactly,
Don't they have?
Yeah, the Jets and the Giants. The 2-2 is a line drive right to Jamie Mullen, the third baseman. That's going to do it here in the second. But the Prune Packers get 2 more runs. Packers lead 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Crabs trail the Prune Packers by a score of 3-0. And due up for the Crabs will be 4, 5, 6. Adam Menyart, Kavana Soares, and Colton Boardman. A very quick inning for Austin Steves.
Yeah, Prune Packers faced the minimum and have plated 3. Crabgrass Band playing the throne room music from the original Star Wars. Maybe casting the vibe of the Rebels facing a juggernaut.
So we're going to do it anyway. So
Fingers crossed we have an answer. The Crabs, too, have one of the best offenses in the league. They actually lead the Prune Packers in most offensive categories. It's just a question of the pitching, and so far, we've seen that. Steves has demonstrated.
all right, Adam Menyart stepping in. Pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1.
Enyart 1 for 3 with an RBI yesterday. Brought Howard around in the first.
0-1 ground ball to the right side. Picked up by the second baseman. He drops it. The throw to first is not in time, so that's going to be an error on Matthew Mansberry, the second baseman.
Well, it wasn't pretty, but he's aboard. Crabs need all the help they can get, down 3.
Next up, the catcher, number 10, Kavana Soares.
Soares was 0 for 3 yesterday. This would be a great time to get your first hit against these Prune Packers. Kavana, go get it.
Would be. Pitch is up high, 1-0.
Soares is a 372 hitter, 495 on base percent. He's got 2 homers, 32 hits, and 86 at bats.
Fly ball out to left center field. Left fielder racing after it. It's going to go over his head. And heading for third, heading around third is Adam Menyart. He's motoring for home. He's going to score. Crabs are on the board. It's 3-1 on an RBI double from Kavana Soares.
92 miles an hour off the bat, 358 feet out towards the 394 sign. Center fielder Rex Watson was on his horse the whole time, and it dropped behind him. If it were to pretty much any other part of the park, that's a home run. Just a great hit.
Number 7, Colton
Clutch
Boardman.
hit.
That's going to bring in Colton Boardman.
Get to color in a diamond. Satisfying.
Pitch to Boardman. In there for a called strike, 0-1.
Boardman showing bunt. Crabs have been demonstrating a real mastery of the small ball this year. Bunting times I would not expect, and for effect.
Leave your house if you don't want it ruined. Like, everybody has a phone. 0-1 is,
boy.
And that got a piece of Colton Boardman.
86 miles an hour up and in.
Got him on the hand, I think, so he's going to head down to first.
I get where he's coming from, but it's not.
Jamie Mullen was 0 for 3 yesterday, and we have figured out that this is Steve's second start for the Prune Packers, so relatively new addition for the season.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown very many innings, so 5 1/3 coming in. So
Not
Crabs
much.
have first and second with nobody out, and Jamie Mullen stepping in.
Let's go, Jamie.
Mr. Mullen is popped up. Shallow right center field, and the second baseman, Mansberry, out to make the catch, 1 away.
Just a lazy fly ball, swung at the first pitch he saw, and it was a good one. 87, center cut. Just couldn't quite get it.
And that's going to bring in Jason Arriola.
35, Jason Arriola.
Arriola was 0 for 3 yesterday. It was 6 hits for the Crabs, 5 hits for the Prune Packers. in a 2-1 game. That's just doesn't sound right.
First pitch to Ariola in there for a called strike, 0-1.
Center cut again, coming right at him. 86 right down the middle.
One line, fouled on the right field line, 0-2.
Get pretty excited when I see those squirrel balls go down the line, but that one had no chance.
Right over the head of Crabs first base coach Tommy Gale. Meeting on the mound with Tommy Brown and Austin Steves.
Instead of like or like being it should be please no. It's just like you don't. Everyone's like okay. But if you just like season 4, it's different.
0-2 called, strike 3. Just a little bit off the plate outside. 2 away. And that's going to bring in Jaden Shabry.
Is this the same ump we've had for the...
We've had the same crew the entire week.
But if it's the same home plate ump, he was calling him out there all night. I don't know if it's the same dude behind home now. I don't think it is.
This home plate umpire, I think this is his 3rd time behind the plate this week. He was behind the plate on Tuesday, I believe, when Jacko was ejected. Fly ball out of play off the right, 0-1. Fly ball down the right field line. Right fielder near the track, heading towards the line, and Austin Fort will make the catch. That's going to do it for the Crabs. Here in the bottom of the second, they do get a run. Still 3-1 Packers as we head to the top of the third. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata. Top of the third inning, Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 3-1. Miles Standish still out on the mound, so I'm not sure about that pitch count that I was told about. Maybe he's a little bit of a longer leash today.
Bullpen's quiet.
He will face Kate Campbell, J.C. Osorio, a guard, and Trey Martinez, 3-4-5.
Berkovich honors joining these Crabs on the 21st and 22nd. That's Tuesday and Wednesday, running out of chances for midweek Crabs baseball. The Crabgrass Band will be here for that Wednesday stand. The 24th, 25th, 26th, that's next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Medford Rogues come to town.
Medford Rogues, that's going to be a big series.
Could be a very consequential series.
Kate Campbell stepping in Tuesday. It will be you and Brandon Dixon. So
fun. We'll do
for
that
all
again.
of those who liked hearing Brandon Dixon last night, the pitch is swung on and missed 0-1. You can hear him again for Tuesday's game, and then it will be me and you Wednesday.
And we're excited to see if the Berkovich honors are as smart as everyone says.
Yeah.
The Honor Society and all.
0-1, misses outside 1-1. Then Friday, I'll have a special guest, former Crabs PA announcer Jake Martin, who now works for the Rogues, will be joining me for Friday's game. The 1-1 is a ground ball just fouled on the first base line, 1 and 2. Good friend of ours up here in the booth. Many of us up here worked with him for a while. And so it'll be great to have him on the broadcast Friday. And then I think Saturday will be you and Brandon Dixon again, and then us two next Sunday. So
fun.
That is the lineup.
Fun.
Looking forward to it.
End of the year is exciting times, bittersweet at the same time.
Yep. The 1-2 just up high, 2 and 2.
Crabs, Potters, and Rogues all just tied up in a scrum trying to see who's going to get in. The Rogues-Crabs game truly could be decisive. If the Crabs can sweep that, it could be huge.
2-2, low and inside, 3 and 2.
Potters are playing the Giants today, who won't give the Crabs any help. But after that, 21st, 22nd, they're at and hosting Healdsburg, 2 games in a row. So hopefully the Prune Packers can take care of the Potters and help the Crabs get a little closer to second place. Medford's facing the Giants today, and then they have the 3-game stand with the Crabs.
3-2 fouled back. Still 3 and 2. If the Crabs lose today's game, they're not eliminated by any means, I don't think. But
it would help a lot to win.
It makes that series against the Rogues very important. I think they might have to sweep the Rogues in order to get in if they lose today. So pitches up high, ball 4 to Campbell. That's going to bring in J.C. Osorio, a guard.
Next up, number 17, J.C. Osorio.
Rogues swept the Crabs when they visited on what was a pretty tough road trip. Healdsburg, Medford, 5 in a row lost for these Crabs, and that dropped them down to where they were. So a little comeuppance would be great.
Shogard, swing and a miss. 0-1.
86 up and above the strike zone. Just couldn't lay off it. A guard struck out 3 times last night. No hits.
A 1 high and outside, 1-1.
The same hitter leads the team in RBIs. So,
yeah, J.C. Osorio, a guard, is one of the superstars for the Healdsburg Prune Packers. 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Their other star player, Hideki Prather, who we saw play against the Crabs in Healdsburg earlier this season, I believe was drafted.
Yeah. That's what you were saying. Do you know by who?
I'd have to look that up, but I don't think he's with the team anymore after getting drafted. So 1-2 is popped up, shallow right field coming in. Adam Menyard makes the catch, 1 away.
Folks, a quick note. Someone has notified us they've lost their cell phone. If you found a lost cell phone, please.
And that's going to bring in Trey Martinez.
As soon as possible. Thank you.
Just some low haze cutting across the top of the hills in right center. You can see the hills fine, but it's pretty hazy out there towards left center. Blue skies, wispy clouds moving overhead. Perfect Saturday afternoon.
Martinez swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's been getting ahead of the hitters. First pitch strike. That was another heater above the strike zone. Seems to be getting him up there.
The 0-1 pitch popped up in the infield, right side, and it's going to be Ariola who makes the catch, 2 away.
Once again, folks, if you have found a lost cell phone, we're asking you.
Runner first with 2 down. That's going to bring in Tommy Brown.
Next up, number 25, Tommy Brown.
Bullpen still quiet for the Crabs. If Standish gets out of this, he'll be cruising. He's got a runner on first. 2 out, no problem.
Pitch to Brown. In there for a called strike, 0-1.
Getting ahead. First pitch strike. Brown's got 17 hits in 59 at bats. He's walked 15 times, homered 4 times, struck out 15.
Oh, one's in the dirt. And it's 1-1. We have some stirring in the Crabs bullpen, but nobody throwing, just some stretching out there.
Could just be a beautiful Saturday afternoon setting in. It's the kind of day that makes you want to stand in the sun and stretch. I don't know.
Believe it is Sunday, Aaron.
Oh, sorry. Shows what I know. I have no idea what day of the week it is. It doesn't
summer.
matter to me.
It's summer.
They're all the same.
Yeah, you're not in the grind of the semester,
It's
so
true.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
thank
don't
God.
need to know what day of the week it
It's
is.
coming, though. I can hear it.
1-1 is popped up.
Get there.
Foul side of third base. Mullen tracking it down near the Crabs dugout, makes the catch. And that's going to do it here in the third. Prune Packers lead 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to F and Ninth here in downtown Arcata. Bottom of the third inning, Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 3-1. And while we have a moment, let's see what's going on around the Pacific Empire League. As Aaron mentioned, the Medford Rogues taking on the Marysville Giants today at Bryant Field in Marysville. That game supposed to start at 12:35, but there's no live stats there. Top of the first inning in Fairfield, the Solano Mudcats trailing the West Coast Kings by a score of 5-0. And then, interesting. So the scoreboard page is showing the Marysville Giants hosting the Medford Rogues at 12:35, and then going to Lincoln and playing the Potters at 6:05.
Wait, it's like a doubleheader in different towns?
Yeah, I guess so. I've never really seen that at this level.
Yeah, I have the Giants as today in both. That's weird. I hadn't seen that either.
Noah Chapman fouled off 0-1. That's kind of a spring training thing, where in Major League Baseball you'll have the split squad game.
Okay.
You'll have, half.
Do they
Obviously,
have
you
enough
have.
people on their team to
Well, yeah,
split
you
the
have
squad?
all the minor league guys.
No, I'm talking about the Marysville Giants.
Marysville.
Though. They were borrowing our players.
I
when they were
don't know
here.
about that.
So.
Pitches swung on and missed 0-2. Yeah, so in the major leagues, you'll have
Right.
the split squad games
Sure.
where half your team goes to one place, the other half stays home and plays another team. So maybe they're doing that. Maybe one of those games is actually not happening. Who knows? 0-2 is up high, 1-2.
Might need a scoreboard update out there.
Marysville and Lincoln are like right next to each other, I think. So 1-2, lone inside 2-2. So I think you could, in theory, play it game at 12:35 and then go over to Lincoln and play them. I don't think.
Sounds like a lot.
I think it's doable.
Sure.
2-2 is in the dirt. Count goes full, 3-2. I've just never seen that. Three, 2, high and inside, ball 4. Chapman works the walk. He'll head down to first. And that's going to bring in Alex Harrington.
Enyart reached on an error in the second, but either way, it's the second inning in a row with the Crabs getting the leadoff batter aboard. Now let's move him around.
Harrington popped right up behind home plate. Catcher making his way over to the fence, and it will fall into the walkway down, going down to the concessions area.
Doesn't look like there's any line for beer.
I have to. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Runner goes 0-1 to Harrington, pitches a strike, the throw down to second on a bounce, and they got him.
Yeah.
That was a really good throw from Tommy Brown.
That's tough. That was a great throw. It was on time. It was a pretty good jump, but it's just not quite fast enough.
It was on a bounce, but very accurate, strong throw.
It bounced right to where the runner was sliding. It was perfect.
0-2 is swung on, and it gets away from the catcher, and
Sure.
Alex Harrington's going to reach on the strikeout wild pitch.
We'll take all the help we can get. We'll just keep saying it. I would not be surprised to see Harrington try to steal. They just got picked off, but Harrington's a speedster, and the Crabs stay aggressive pretty much no matter what. It's what we've seen.
That's going to bring in Tyler Howard.
I don't know how many times you'd want to test Brown's arm. Maybe that was just a lucky throw.
In there for a called strike, 0-1. Throw to first, and Harrington's back in standing. Second half just getting started in the World Cup final. Again, Spain and Argentina scoreless.
In New Jersey.
In beautiful New Jersey. The 0-1 fly ball, center field. Center fielder coming in, dives, and he didn't catch it. He trapped it.
Wow.
So Harrington to second, but what an effort by Rex Watson, which is unable to come up with it. It's going to be a single.
I thought for sure
Howard.
he had it. It looked
Me
like
too,
he had
yeah,
it. Yeah.
I thought he had it as well, but
Number 16, Adam.
so first and second, one out. That's going to bring in Adam Enyart. As Brandon Dixon likes to say, we could have a little yardie party here. After having a rough road trip, he's starting to heat up again, which is great for the Crabs. Just Enyart in there for a called strike, 0-1.
Another one of those way outside strikes. Got to learn to swing at those out there. They learned that last night.
One fouled off to the right and out of play. It's 0-2. Looping fly ball out to right center field, and the right fielder runs it down, makes the catch. Tagging up from second and going to third is Harrington.
Well, it looked like it had a shot out there in the gap. It just kind of floated a little longer than you would have liked to see, and Austin Fort was able to range over there and get a glove on it. Pretty good swing by Enyart, swinging at center cut.
Will be first and third, 2 outs, and Joey Gomes is going out. We're going to need to find something to talk about for 20 minutes.
In the dawn of time, microbes evolved from single-celled organisms.
Yeah,
that-
keep going.
and
Talk about
in the Renaissance, they
you talk about debate mechanics, you know.
yeah, he's giving a lecture out there about how you don't need to argue solvency in a counterplan debate, or you do want to argue solvency. Which one is it? Can't remember. Nobody knows.
Again, for people who don't know, Aaron Donaldson here is the head debate coach at Cal Poly Humboldt.
Let's go, Jacks.
Go
And at
Jets.
Arcata High School. I'm the
Oh, really?
Tigers coach as
Oh,
well.
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
First,
That's cool.
First year ever with the team last year. The first
Wow.
tournament they went to, we
Okay,
won.
you're doing double duty, college and high
Won.
school.
Winning the first tournament in decades. Not too bad. Gemma Caruso knocking him down. Caruso's going to a national championship here soon. That'll be exciting.
And
It was a Baldosaurus.
Baldosaurus 1-0.
Crab's got to get this runner across. Can't wait to score on the Prune Packers. Runner goes.
1-0, runner goes for second. It's a called strike, but stealing second without a throw is Tyler Howard as Tommy Brown, the catcher, mishandled it.
We were talking about our favorite tunes the Crabgrass Band plays, and I neglected to point out that when a crabby steals, they have these little like dit songs that they play. It makes me very happy.
Yes. They were playing California Love by Tupac.
They
earlier.
were.
I love that. That's one
Wow.
of the Professor Benjamin's favorite songs.
Let's go, Saurus.
1-1, a fly ball out to center field. Center fielder going back, comes in a few steps, and Watson makes the catch. That's going to do it here in the bottom of the third.
Oof.
Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 3-1. So we head to the top of the fourth. Stay tuned. Aaron Donaldson will take you through the middle innings. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Back to downtown Arcata, top of the fourth inning. Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 3-1. Miles Standish back out on the mound for his fourth inning of work, and he will face 7, 8, 9 in the Prune Packer order. Camden Sauce, Michael Austinfort, and Matthew Mansberry. And now to take you through the middle innings, here is Aaron Donaldson.
Thank you, Liam. The Crabs are in it. They trail the Prune Packers by a score of 3-1. Standish has been doing a pretty good job. He's had some activity out there, gotten into a little bit of trouble, but things could be worse with one of the best offenses around. Looking for a tidy inning here. It's back of the napkin math, but as I understand it, if Lincoln were to lose both games to the Prune Packers, they could win as many as 18 Pacific Empire League games. If the Crabs can win this one and sweep Medford, they would have 19 wins. And if they tie with the Potters, I believe the Crabs have the tiebreaker.
They do. The Crabs do have the tiebreaker over the Lincoln Potters.
So Sauce takes the first pitch from Standish, and that's outside for a ball. Again, that's my math, and I am a debate person, so don't.
I'm not good at math either.
There's too many moving pieces. Here's the 1-0 from Standish. That's taken strike one.
Yeah, the Crabs took the season series against the Lincoln Potters 3-2. So
That's right. Swept them here at home in the Arcata ballpark after taking one on the road, I believe.
Yep.
That's how that worked out. Standish looks in. Kicks. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Ump's been calling him way out there. That was a little further than some of the ones he's been calling, but why not try the outside? 2-1. Outside ball 3. There is some activity out there in the Crabs bullpen. A couple folks milling around. Stretching continuing. Looks like someone's got a little bit of catching kit on, so might start throwing that way.
Brandon Dixon letting me know via text this is likely Standish's last inning.
Well, that is a walk there, so he's going to send Sauce to first. We'll see if someone comes in sooner rather than later. That's going to bring up Austin Ford. He struck out in the second. Right-handed batter.
Next up, number 22, Michael Austin Ford.
Standish, of course, a lefty. Standish looks in. Austin Ford cycles, shoulders, and waits. Here's the pitch. That's a check swing, strike one. 84 miles an hour. Top right corner of the strike zone. Up and out. Austin Ford waits. And here's the 0-1. Shows bunt, taps that one straight towards Standish. He spins and throws out to second where they get the force out. So that was close. That was a tough spin and throw by Standish, and it was on the money and just in time getting Sauce out there. So Austin Ford reaches on a fielder's choice, and that's going to bring up Mansbury. He walked in the second and came around on the RBI by Rex Watson. Standish checks first, looks home. He's set. Here's the pitch. That's fouled over towards F Street. Wow, that made it across the street over there. I could still see it bouncing. Good times. 0-1 to Mansbury. Top of the fourth, Crabs trailing the Prune Packers by a score of 3-1. Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Arcata. Now I know what day it is. Here's the 0-1. Swings on that one, fouls it back. 0-2.
Aaron, all you need to know is when the Crabs game is.
That's it. I'm here. I'm on time for that.
You don't need to know the day of the week. Not during the summer.
No, there's a real magic moment that comes when you just have no clue.
When school starts back up, you might need to.
It's a hard pivot, I'm not going to lie. Here's the 0-2. That's fouled off. Big old bucket of cold water.
That's not till late August. But
yeah, but it's coming, man. I got 5 classes to prep. That's plenty to do before we get rolling.
There's the prep part. You do start a little bit before the students do.
Yeah. Going to meet 126 new friends in the fall. Here's the 0-2. That swung on and fouled towards the out-of-town bullpen.
I wonder how many of them know that you call Crabs games on the radio.
Almost none of them. It's pretty funny. I mention it from time to time, but like genuinely, they're not listening. So I
think the majority of them don't even know who the Humboldt Crabs are.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of baseball heads up there at Cal Poly Humboldt, and they've heard of the Crabs. The ones that have been here through a summer, I definitely know.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-2. That's fouled. Again, we see them a lot here in the ballpark, mostly through the Crabgrass Band, because I'll get a lot of the marching lumberjacks in my class, and they cross-pollinate.
When you first come to campus, you're probably not aware of who the Crabs are if you're from out of town. But once you spend a summer here,
that's it. That's all it takes.
Definitely know who the Crabs are.
It's on the top of the list of things to do in Humboldt County in the summer. Here's the 0-2. That's a ball.
I think a lot of Cal Poly Humboldt students who come to a game during the summer, they get hooked on it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a glorious way to spend the day, and the location of the ballpark, like, you cannot beat it. You can walk from Cal Poly here.
Yep.
No problem.
It's great.
Walk to the plaza after. Here's the 1-2. Count goes even. Pretty walkable town, Arcata. If you're coming from campus, there's a bit of a hill involved, obviously. And, of course, there's the big hump in the middle of Arcata. We call it Suffering Hill because that's what happens when you climb it. Here's the 2-2.
Well,
count goes full.
If you're a student at Cal Poly Humboldt, I think most likely you can handle some elevation.
You learn quick. You're going to need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. So the count's full. 1 out. Runner on first. Standish pitches to Mansbury. He takes. Runners on first and second. He walks. Ugh. Real bummer to see that guy get away. Standish was ahead 0-2. And that's going to bring out Tomlin for a visit on the mound.
I just wish the Cal Poly Humboldt had a baseball team.
I'm nodding vigorously.
I mean,
there's club baseball from time to time. They're trying to pull the chain and get it going.
It's not the. I mean, the club baseball team is great, but it's not the same as a full intercollegiate, NCAA sport.
Right.
I mean, that's the one massive thing that's missing from Cal Poly Humboldt, other than football, but that's a whole other thing that I care about. But it'd be great if we had a baseball team.
Where you and I agree, and where I know you do a lot of work, is the Cal Poly softball team. You called those games there.
Yes, that was a really fun season this past spring, calling the Cal Poly Humboldt softball games, man. I got to go down to Cal State East Bay and do the CC2A tournament, where they unfortunately fell short, but man, those girls were really good. They were so fun.
Yeah, pretty exciting. The field is just behind my office there in Founders, and you can hear them practicing halfway across campus.
I encourage you, if you live here, year-round, I mean, come to a softball game. That team is really good.
First pitch to Watson is taken for a strike. Standish has runners at first and second with one out. Back to the top of the order. Watson is 2 for 2 today. He hit a single and a double, 2 RBI. Here's the pitch. That's taken outside for a ball. So 1-1. Looks like activity continues in the Crabs bullpen. Standish looking to get out of a jam. Looks out to second, comes home. That's swung on and fouled behind us towards the bus stop. Had one of those bacon-wrapped hot dogs after the game last night. Pretty good. Hard to beat a hot dog inside the Arcata ballpark. Like, that's where you want to have one if you're going to have one. But, save a little room for the little truck out there.
I've been smelling them. I need to get one at some point.
Worth it. They're not always there at the end of the night because we leave at 11. But last night we got out on time. Here's the 1-2. That's chopped towards second base. He gloves that to first, second, and on to first. Double play. Crabs are out of it. Standish gets the job done. It is the bottom. We'll be moving into the bottom of the fourth, and it is 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Prune Packers, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for your Humboldt Crabs. More exciting Crabs baseball on the other side. This is ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the corner of 9th and F Street. The Prune Packers have made a pitching change now. Looks like Caden Duke is out there on the mound to throw to the Prune Packers. Crabs trail by a score of 4-2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Prune Packers, best team in the Pacific Empire League. Crabs currently in third place, trying to fight their way towards the top. Not a whole lot of opportunities left for these Crabs to try to secure a position in the Pacific Empire League Championship for the second time in 3 years. That'd be pretty exciting.
3-1 is the score.
Oh, they changed the scoreboard back. I was a little confused where the fourth run came from, but okay.
We'll blame that on Jack.
Yep, I just read the big bright lights out there. Okay, so Boardman, Mullen, and Areola are going to step in. Boardman was hit by a pitch in the second. Crabs were able to plate their run in the second. It was 1 in the first, 2 in the second for the Prune Packers. Crabs led all night last night won the game by a score of 2-1. Here's the pitch. That's taken strike one. See if I can't find any information on this new pitcher here as Boardman waits. Here's the swing. Strike two. So 0-2 now on Boardman. Left on right. Here's the pitch. Swung on, strike three.
Next up, number 20, Jamie Mullen.
So that's going to bring in Jamie Mullen. Mullen is 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch. Taken, strike one. Just piped him, center square. Here's the pitch. Mullen swings on that one, bounces it towards third. He collects it, throws it across the diamond, 2 away now.
Make way for the back pitch.
So Ariola's going to step in, try to get a 2-out rally going for the Crabs. Trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the fourth.
Jason Ariola.
Someone's got their hands full down there, little Crabs fans. Good stuff.
Start him young.
Yeah,
I know you did.
correct. Cal's over there right now. I think they're still here. Reading books, hanging out in the sunshine, eating snacks, watching, listening to Crabs baseball. Here's the pitch to you, Ariola. He swings on that one, strike one. Boy, this pitcher is just getting ahead of the Crabs. Can't seem to find any information on Duke as a pitcher for the Prune Packers. Oh, it would help if I sorted by pitching. That's probably the problem. So 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on that one, strike two. Here we go. So Duke has ERA of 0. Innings pitched is 8. 2 hits in that time. 13 strikeouts, 3 walks before getting started here at the Arcata Ballpark. Here's the 0-2. Taken outside, ball one.
Folks, we'll need our young fans away from the fence, please. Away from the fence for their safety. Thank you.
Duke could be looking at a pretty short inning of work if he could pull this off. Ariola's looking to make him work a little more. 2 out. Nobody on. Here's the 1-2. Chipped foul. Do it again. No news from the World Cup probably means still tied at 0, which has to be pretty exciting.
We are still scoreless. The game is in the, Spain almost scored, but still 0-0 in the 67th minute.
Man, when they start knocking on the door there in the late 60 minutes, that's like, oof, gets exciting.
Yeah, it's getting down to crunch time, the World Cup final.
Here's the 1-2 outside in the dirt, ball 2. Giants lead the Mariners by a score of 2-0. You'll be happy to hear that.
Wow.
Padres up on the Royals 13-2.
Giants choked last night, but had a big win on Friday, so
Yeah, Mariners are real inconsistent.
chance for the Giants to take the series if they can hold on, which I don't have much faith in that.
2-2 fouled. Just about hit the fella. This is why you want to stand a couple feet away from the net.
That's why we tell kids to get away from the net.
Just made that announcement. Angels locked up with Tigers 1-1 in the bottom of the second. Dodgers beat the Yankees. Nobody likes the Yankees. Let's see here. Athletics trail the Nationals by a score of 1-0. That's your California MLB update. 2 out, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Struck out. Tough. So Duke is going to face the minimum. Crabs go 1-2-3. They still trail by a score of 3-1, but there's plenty of baseball left. Stay tuned. More exciting Crabs baseball right here on ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to 9th and F Street. The first pitching change of every crab game is brought to you by the North Coast Co-op, and that's the first time I've done that right. It is now Cooper Olson out there on the mound throwing for these crabs. He has 10.2 innings pitched, 14 hits in that time, ERA of 2.53, 10 runs, 3 of those are earned, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Going to take this opportunity to play our brand new radio game here at the Arcata Ballpark called Is It a Crab? We all know or should know the difference between true crabs, wonders of the sea, and false crabs, the dastardly imposters. The rules are simple. You can't use any resources besides your knowledge or your guts. I'm going to give you a crab, and you tell me if it is true or false. Today's catch is the mole crab. Mole crab. What do you think? True crab or false crab? Chew it over. Answer coming after this next pitch. So Olson is going to face Golden, Campbell, and Asario Agard, 2, 3, and 4 for the Prune Packers. Here in the top of the 5th, score of 3-1. A lot of pressure on true crab or false crab. Here's the pitch. That's floated way out towards second base, and he's going to collect that. 1 away. The mole crab is a false crab. So if you guessed false crab, congratulations, you know your crabs. Don't be confused. Know the difference between true crab and false crab. So that's going to bring in Cade Campbell. It's a pretty exciting game. I'm not going to lie. I get excited about it.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Campbell swings on the first pitch. He sees strike 1.
You know, all the marine biology majors are yelling at their radio or their YouTube right now.
Oh, I got a text message from Benjamin.
Oh.
It's a video. He
Oh,
appears to be
video
at a
of what?
concert. That pitch is taken for a strike. They are watching the World Cup final.
Oh, he's watching the World Cup final in the middle of Mexico City.
Big screen.
That's got to be cool.
Ooh, look at that.
That's cool.
That looks pretty good. Thank you to Professor Benjamin Schaefer.
So he's watching the World Cup final.
Here's the 0-2. That's ball 1.
I think it was a foul ball.
Foul ball? I was like, I thought he checked his swing there.
We have the World Cup final on tablet back here in the booth. I'm, of course, checking in on it every once in a while.
Callum and Kate are rallying for more snacks. That's right. Here's the 0-2. That's ball 1 now. Cooper Olson on the mound for the Crabs. Here's the 1-2. That's taken ball 2. Olson is a left-handed pitcher. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Count goes full. Started 0-2. Now facing a full count. 1 out. Would love to see him get this guy. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. So that's tough. It's going to bring up JC Asario Agard. He is 1 for 1 today. Or sorry, he's 0 for 1 today. He had a sac fly in the first, and then he flew out to right field in the third. Left on right, runner at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging, chopped toward second. He scoops on a bound, throws to first, run 1 away.
Oh, that ball had some serious spin on it.
Yeah.
Heading to Boardman.
Yeah, Boardman did a great job of collecting that. He really had to charge. There was absolutely no chance at all at a double play ball. Looks like this is going to bring out a visit to the mound.
Well, I think Jeff Jackman is going to take Cooper Olson out of the game. So
that's interesting.
The 2 outs here.
Take very long. It does look like, in fact, they're going to make a pitching change. So while the Crabs do that, we'll send this back to the studio for 60 seconds to hear more from our wonderful sponsors. This is Exciting Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the corner of 9th and F Street. Eureka's own Ben Lukens out there on the mound now for the Crabs. Number 2. Cooper Olson coming in for a cup of coffee. 9 pitches. Crabs trail 3-1. Top of the 5th. 2 out.
I'd like to make a minor correction there, Aaron. Arcata High Zone.
Oh, why does it say
Ben Lukens. I don't
Eureka?
know.
It says his hometown's Eureka. Did he go to Arcata High?
Maybe he did.
Okay.
But I know he played
Listen.
for Arcata High, so.
I rep those Tigers.
Yeah.
So go Tigers.
Yeah, go Tigers.
Nothing against the Loggers.
No,
I just cheer for my own.
I didn't go to Arcata High, but I grew up here in Arcata.
There you
So
go.
if we're talking high school sports,
Yeah.
I root for the Arcata Tigers all day.
Very fun. I got an Arcata High debate t-shirt this year, a sweatshirt.
right.
Yeah, it is very pink. You can see me coming a long ways away. Good stuff. Again, Gemma Caruso going to a national championship here on Thursday. That'll
Hey,
be
that's
exciting.
cool.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Where's
I
that
think-
at?
It's in SoCal.
Oh, right.
I'm not exactly sure where. She told me and I forgot. There's too many towns in California.
Yeah. Well, hey, good luck to her.
Yeah, I think she's got a good chance. She is real good at debate.
Yeah.
She's been working hard, so I'll hopefully have an update next week on that. Tigers to the front.
You building your roster for the Lumberjack debate team?
We're trying. We got some good folks coming back, that's for sure. It'll be an exciting season, hopefully kicking off early at Lewis and Clark in October. Haven't been to that tournament in a long time up there in Portland. So Lukens is looking in on Martinez now. 2 out, runner on second. Here's the pitch. That one's upstairs, 87 miles an hour, ball 1. One of our best debaters is traveling abroad. Charlie Burrows is in, like, Turkey or something for the year. Very cool for them, but, like, wish you were on the debate team.
They need to come back.
Here's the 1-0. That's taken for a ball. Cal Poly Humboldt went to their first debate tournament in person at the University of Denver. Did pretty well. And then they went to Las Positas College and went to quarterfinals, which is the top 8.
Hey, get to go to Denver?
Yeah, that's a fun tournament.
Yeah.
Their head coach is an alumni. Here's the 2-0.
That's cool.
Hits the batter. Yeah, Dr. Robert Margerson there at the University of Denver was a Cal Poly, or then Humboldt State debater.
That is cool.
So, yeah. He coached the folks that ended my debate career, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So, at least in college. There was a little bit more after that. But visit from the mound as Cavanosaurus goes out there to talk to Ben Lukens. 2 out, runners on second and first, and here I hear Brandon Dixon saying 1 pitch away.
Yep.
Just 1 pitch away.
Those strikes.
In a jam, throw strike, 9-on-1. North Coast Journal's own Brendan Dixon, former pitcher. He knows what's up.
Definitely does.
Here's the pitch. That is a ball. Inside.
Brandon Dixon will be back on Tuesday with you.
That was fun calling with him.
Oh, yeah, he has so much great insight.
It's fun, yeah.
He'll definitely be on many more future broadcasts. Hopefully he'll be back here next season.
Standish looks out towards second. Here's the 1-0. That's taken, ball 2. Uh-oh. Prune Packers are not a team that you can gift bases to.
Yeah, but I mean, with 2 outs, you just need to
It's true.
get that final out here.
2-0. That's taken inside, ball 3.
Nope, hit him.
Did it? Well,
Yep.
That's worse. So second batter in a row hit by a pitch. And that loads the bases for the Prune Packers.
And Matt Tomlin is going to make the trip out to the mound.
So Tomlin's going to step out there to have a chat with Lukens. And I'll just remind you all once again, the Berkovich Honors game on Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be at 7 o'clock. Both of those games. It's a Wednesday night for the Crabgrass Band, so they'll be there on the 22nd. 24th is Pirate Night here in the July ballpark. That's pretty exciting. Rogues will be in town, so we try to out-pirate the Rogues, I suppose, is how that goes. And then July 25th is Alumni Fest and Parents Weekend. That's also the annual Humboldt Crabs Golf Tournament. Crabs.manager@gmail.com is where you can email if you want to participate in that. $500 per team gets you lunch and a cart and a trip around the links and a bunch of time hanging out with a bunch of Crabs faithful.
The beautiful Baywood Golf and Country Club. I've never been there.
I've never been either.
I'd like to go at some point.
I've seen some pictures, yeah.
I've heard it's very nice.
All right, so the first pitch to Sauce is sent straight up, and that's going to be gloved over there at first base, and the Crabs get out of it. Thank goodness. That could have been trouble. But Lukens gets out of a jam. It is 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Prune Packers. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for your Crabs. We'll be back with more Crabs baseball brought to you all season long by Blue Lake Casino on ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to 888 F Street. It is still Caden Duke out there on the mound for the Healdsburg Prune Packers. And he will face the 9-hitter, Jaden Shabry, and then the top of the order, Chapman and Harrington. Crabs still trail by a score of 3-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Crabgrass Band is trying to pump them up. The house is full. There's just a lot of people here for a beautiful Sunday ball game on this glorious Saturday. It continues to be warm and sunny. The breeze has picked up a little bit. Flag out there in center is pushing towards the hills there. It's been a real treat to be calling the 82nd year of Crabs baseball. Just want to offer a big thanks to Liam Warner for keeping everything going here in the broadcast booth.
Well, thanks, Aaron. Thanks for being up here. It's been great having you up here.
Anytime. Literally anytime.
Now that Benjamin's in Mexico City just hanging out.
Yeah. I might buy him a trip to Mexico City next year.
Hey, that's what you need to do to get up here more often.
Yeah, I think Kate might be a little frustrated with this decision. Hey, what are you going to do? We'll sort that out.
No, you've been fantastic.
Thank you, Liam. It's been fun to do. So Shabry takes the first pitch. He sees strike 1. Thanks also to Jack Sparks working the board over there, Jackson Sharp, Trace O'Brien on the PA, and Elliot back at the Humboldt Hill Bicoastal Media Studios, bringing you all the action. Crabs baseball. The 0-1 is swung on, strike 2 for Shabry. Crabs don't trail by much. With the Prune Packers offense, you feel like they need a lot to get out and ahead. Here's the 0-2. That's chopped towards short. Scoops that, throws across the diamond, 1 away. So top of the order now, Manoah Chapman. He's 0 for 1. He was thrown out on the infield in the first, and he reached on a walk in the third.
Leading the lineup for your Humboldt Crabs, number 31, Manoah Chapman.
Chapman at the plate, Harrington on deck, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's taken, ball 1. One and 0 on Chapman. Left-handed pitcher comes home. Chapman swings on that towards the hot corner, but it's foul. So Chapman makes his way back over to the right-hander's box, steps in, squares his feet, cycles the bat, shoulders, and waits. Here's the 1-1. That's taken, strike 2. Tough take, good pitch. Here's the 1-2. That's outside ball 2.
Did you guys have 32 on the mound?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Looks like the World Cup has gone into extra time, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's almost there.
close.
86th minute.
Still chasing it around. Here's the 2-2. Big swing, strike 3. Chapman strikes out. 81 miles an hour, low and inside. Really great pitch from Dukes. It's going to bring up Alex Harrington, speedy center fielder for these Crabs. Harrington is 1 for 2 today. He swings at the first pitch he sees, fouls it off, strike 1. So 0-1 now on Alex Harrington. Here's the pitch. Swings at that one, strike 2. Fouls that one back. 80 miles an hour, just above the strike zone there. No surprise he got under it. Get a delivery of new baseballs here from our outstanding bat boy.
Jack's got it. Thanks, Jackson. I'll be in contact.
2 out, 3-run, 1 Prune Packers. Bottom of the 5th. Here's the 0-2. That one's bounced foul.
Thanks for being out here.
So Harrington makes it about 2/3 of the way down the base paths. He's going to make his way back now. Tyler Howard is on deck. Howard homered last night for the Crabs. He's been a real clutch hitter, just the kind of guy you'd like to see get up if Harrington can get on. So Harrington's back on the right side of home plate. Guess it's our left side, but it's where the right-handed batter stands. Taps home, cycles the bat, shoulders, waits on Duke. Here's the pitch. Swung on that one, and it's sent out towards right field. He's going back. He's going back. It is off the wall. Boy, it looked like it had a chance to be a home run. And Alex Harrington is standing at second base by the time the ball gets in. Just a clutch 2-out double there by Alex Harrington. Crabs are in business.
Yeah, I thought that was going out.
Looked like it. 316 feet according to TrackMan. Out there between the 338, 304 sign. So the fence was coming in. The ball just couldn't quite make it over. That's going to bring up Tyler Howard. Struck out in the first, singled in the third. He's got the power to change the scoreboard. Duke looks out to second. Here's the pitch. Takes, ball 1.
Oh, by the way, I probably should have told you this earlier, Aaron, but it is E.J. McGraw out on the mound for the Healdsburg Prune Packers.
Oh, where did I get Duke? How did I do that?
Well, he was in the game.
But they made a change already? Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. McGraw now comes in with the 1-0. That's fouled off, 1-1.
I was a little late on that one as well.
I usually check the numbers just to be sure. That's definitely on me. I should have done that. So E.J. McGraw is number 32.
50-50 tickets being sold. Today's colors being tennis court green, sunflower yellow.
So Howard steps back in. Or sorry. Yeah, this is Tyler Howard. 1-1. Runner on second, 2 out. Here's the pitch. Oh boy, gets just enough of that. I guess it was 1 strike, so 1-2 now. Thought it was a 2-strike count. Looking for some stats on McGraw here. There we go. He's pitched 9 innings. 4 hits in that time. Looks out to second. Looks again. Comes home on the 1-2. That's outside, ball 2. McGraw has walked 8, struck out 11. K through 9 is 10.6. 2-2, 2 out, runner on second. I can hear the broadcast booth from Medford from here.
Deuces.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off. See, now they got us doing it, even if it's only because we're making fun of them.
Not making fun of them.
Oh, no. We're making fun with them.
Yes, exactly.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's all baseball.
It's funny.
is.
Every time I go there, they just get very excited when certain numbers show up next to each other on the scoreboard.
Some people are thrilled by patterns. What
Yeah,
can
exactly.
you say? So we'll do the 2-2 again. McGraw looks in on Howard. Here's the pitch. He swings on that one and chops it over towards third. He gloves it and runs right into the runner, effectively tagging him out. Just a tough break for the Crabs. Hate to see it. Crabs continue to trail by a score of 3-1 here in downtown Arcata. We'll be back with more Crabs baseball on ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the corner of 9th and F Street in downtown Arcata. Crabs trail by a score of 3-1 to the Healdsburg Prune Packers. They beat the team last night, so we know they're mortal. But they are, in fact, the best team in the Pacific Empire League. The Prune Packers have a 31-6 record coming into this ball game. They are 19-5 in Pacific Empire League play. By comparison, the Crabs are 31-11 and 15-10 in Pacific Empire play. The Crabs are trailing the Potters in the race for the Pacific Empire League Championship. Potters are 32-2 overall, 15-8 in league play. So out there on the mound, it looks like is going to be Ben Lukens again. And he is going to face Ossenfort, Mansbury, and Watson here in the top of the 6th. It feels like it's just getting warmer and warmer as the day goes on. It was 66 degrees at first pitch. It still says 66 degrees now. I'm not sure that's true, but okay.
World Cup update. We're in the 93rd minute. We're in stoppage time. Still scoreless. An Argentina player just got a red card, I believe, on a second yellow. So they are down to 10 men against Spain. Looking like we might be headed for extra time.
Right. So Lukens' first pitch of the inning is sent way out to right field. He is watching that one fly. And, yeah, Ossenfort just put a dude on the scoreboard. 357 feet to right center. 4-1 Prune Packers.
This is not Ossenfort.
It's not. Who is it? Pinch hitter?
It was Dane Morrow who hit that home run.
Dane Morrow, number 14, batting for Ossenfort. Makes a difference right away. Off the bench, sends it out of the yard. Fine, whatever. It's going to bring up Matthew Mansbury now. Lukens throws his way, and that's wrapped out towards right center, dropping in front of the right fielder. No out single. Trouble brewing for the Crabs here in the 6th.
And Jeff Jackman is going to take Ben Lukens out of this game.
Yeah, it looks like that might be necessary. Prune Packers are a great team. They know how to hit. So it does look like we're going to have another pitching change for these Crabs. And as we wait for them to do that, we'll go back to the studio for 60 seconds. This is Crabs Baseball on ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Arcata. Crabs trailing the Prune Packers by a score of 4-1. But don't worry, the Crabgrass Band says the kids are all right. We'll see. It's a new pitcher out there on the mound. This is Justin Dugan. Got some information on Dugan here. He has pitched 20 innings for these Crabs. ERA of 2.70, 23 hits, 9 runs, 6 of them earned. 7 walks, 18 strikeouts in that time. All things considered, Crabs have been doing pretty good against the Prune Packers. They beat them last night by a score of 2-1. They lost on the road 10-0, 8-2. Like, the Prune Packers can hit, and keeping them where they are is pretty good. The goal is to continue to keep them in place and to try to mount a rally here as the game moves into the middle and late innings. So Rex Watson, the center fielder now, is going to step in. There's a runner on first, nobody out. Prune Packers have already hit a home run this inning. So Watson, batting left-handed. Dugan, left-handed pitcher. His first pitch is taken, strike 1. Pretty charitable strike, but why not? Extra time in the World Cup, it sounds like.
Not yet.
Oh, nope.
Spain has a free kick pretty close.
I'm watching the baseball game, doing my best. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes. Looks like Kavanasaurus couldn't quite handle the transition there, so uncontested stolen base for Mansbury. So nobody out, runner on second. Watson at the plate. Kavanasaurus is going to go out and have a little conversation with Dugan out there.
I am doing my best, Aaron, to watch both at the same time.
Not easy. Especially when they're 180 degrees apart.
Yes. Yep. I have the tablet directly behind me. The game is right in front of me.
In one of my classes, the clock is on the wall behind the instructor.
Now we are headed to extra time.
Who's that for? Nobody out. 1-1. Watson at home. Dugan checks second. Here's the pitch. That swung on and fouled. 1-2. I'm getting photos of snacks from the family section and getting jealous. They hook us up pretty good here in the booth. I had a cheeseburger before we got going, so I'm doing good. First time I'm not getting nachos, like, ever, as far as that's concerned. 1-2. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. 2-2. Watson singled in the first, doubled in the second, hit into a double play in the fourth. He taps home. Slow cycle of the bat. Shoulders, waits on Dugan. He's set. Checks second. Looks again. Here's the kick and the pitch. That is popped way out towards left field. Floating over there is Howard. He catches that and brings it in fast. Runner stays put. 1 away. So Cannon Golden will step in now. He reached on a fielder's choice in the first and came around. He's 0 for today.
Next up, number 6, Cannon Golden.
It's just a lot to read in between hitters.
1 out. Runner on second. Again, left on left. Dugan doesn't like the first idea Sora sends his way. Still looking in. Now he's happy. He sets. Here's the pitch. That's kind of a floater. A little too high. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That's wrapped out towards left. Howard's drifting back. He catches that and throws this one in. Great play out there by Howard. Staying busy. 2 outs. Benjamin says that they are in El Centro and everyone is out for the World Cup.
I think everyone in the world right now is, except for us,
Yeah, every Crabs
Is,
fan, of course, is tuned in right here.
watching the World Cup final.
That's okay. See you in a bit.
2 out. Here's Campbell. First pitch to Campbell's taken for a ball. Cade Campbell today is 1 for 1 with 2 walks. Kate got a hot dog with cheese sauce. Jealous.
Ooh.
2 out. Here's the 1-0. That is taken for a strike. Or sorry, ball.
You can do that here?
Apparently.
Ooh.
I don't know how that
I
happened.
might have to
but,
change my order.
Yeah, right? I mean,
That sounds good.
that's pretty tasty, right? Like, I'll have some of that. 2-0. 2 out. Dugan checks second. Runner's got a lead, but no one's there. Here's the swing, and it's fouled straight back, strike 1.
That foul ball sponsored by Wild Planet.
Top of the 6th. Crabs trail 4-1, 2 out. Runner on second. Campbell waits. Dugan checks, comes home. That's outside. Ball 3. Three and 1 to Cade Campbell. Crabs trying to keep the lead at 3. Here's the pitch. Walks him. Osario Agard will step in now.
Next up, number 17.
He's 0 for today. He's got runners on second and first. 2 out. Right-handed batter. Cycles the bat, shoulders, waits on Dugan. Here's the pitch. That's taken, ball 1. One and 0 to Osario Agard. He steps into the batter's box, taps home plate twice, cycles the bat and waits. Dugan working slow. Long look in, sets. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2.
And Matt Tomlin's going to go out to talk to Justin Dugan.
Pitching staff for the Crabs really has to be strung thin. They played a 5-game series in 4 days with the West Coast Kings, and then you cap that off with the Healdsburg Prune Packers coming in. And, you know, Jackson Kelly no-hit the Kings in one of the double headers of those games, which was good. But still, it's just a lot of work for your arms without any days off.
A total of 7 games in 6 days. It's pretty brutal.
That's a lot.
With the balancing of the PEL schedule, that's the reason why we've had to play these long weeks. We've had several of them where it's double headers, the game's on Thursday. So,
as a fan, I am absolutely here for it, but I can appreciate what it does to the team.
Yes, as someone who loves baseball, I want more of it, so
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. But yeah, I mean, Jeff Giacomini and Matt Tomlin, it's can't believe it's been easy trying to manage the pitching staff through these really long weeks.
So Osario Agard's got a 2-0 count. Runners on second and first, 2 out. Lukens is set. Here's the pitch. That's swung on and sent way out to left. Should stay in the ballpark. Howard drifts back, catches that one to end the inning. But the Prune Packers plate one more. It is 4 runs on 6 hits and 1 error for the Prune Packers. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for your Humboldt Crabs. We'll be back with more exciting Crabs baseball, brought to you all season long by Blue Lake Casino on ESPN 107.3 FM. That's a lot of nachos. Welcome back to 888 F Street. Kate says you can get a side of cheese at the concession stand, and that's how you get the cheese on the hot dog. That's smart.
Might have to start doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a smart lady. Has the priorities straight and knows how to get them sorted out. Crabs trail by a score of 4-1. Not exactly sure if this is the same pitcher out there, but it does look like a new arm. This is number 16 on the mound for the Prune Packers, and the roster says that's Aiden Russell.
These camo jerseys are very difficult to read the numbers on.
Yeah, right.
I had the same issue when we were in Healdsburg.
It's like the jersey is supposed to be visible. Why would you make it invisible?
Yes, this is 16,
I
so
don't get it.
Aiden
Whatever.
Russell on the mound.
Very patriotic, but functionally kind of complex. Russell has pitched 9.1 innings, 4 hits in that time, 1 run, and that's earned, 4 walks, 19 strikeouts. K through 9 is 18.32. And he is going to face the middle of the order, Enyart, Soros, and Boardman. Enyart reached on an error in the second and flew out in the third. Crabs trailing by 3. They've got time to come back, but they got to get to work. Need a big inning for Humboldt. So Enyart steps in, cycles the bat, shoulders, waits on Russell. Here's the pitch. That's a check swing. They appeal, and they say he did not go around. So 1-0 on Enyart. Here's the 1-0. That's taken for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That's wrapped towards the second baseman. He gloves that, throws to first, 1 away.
Matt, it's 2 15-minute periods of extra time, no golden goal. If there's no winner after that, it goes to a penalty kick shootout. Yeah, well, the penalty kick.
So that's going to bring up Kavanasaurus. He doubled in the second, flew out to center in the third. 1 out, nobody on. Crabs trail by a score of 4-1. Here's the pitch. Saurus takes that, ball 1. Liam's explaining the extra time rules for World Cup soccer.
I watch a lot of soccer, so
It's good to know. Especially now.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-0. That's fouled. 1-1.
Not just during the World Cup. I watch the U.S. men's national team
Okay.
pretty much every competitive game they play. So
Okay. Any MLS games or?
I watch the Quakes,
Okay. Here's the 1-1. That's taken for a ball. 2-1.
the San Jose Earthquakes. My favorite club team is the Sacramento Republic. They're a
Okay.
USL team.
We're Timbers Thorns people. We lived in Vancouver for a while, and
Timbers are big time in Portland.
Yeah.
Also the Thorns too, obviously.
yeah, I was in a band that got to play at the bar across the street from Timber Stadium after a game once, and that was awesome.
Providence Park, I think.
Yeah,
it's
here's
called.
the 2-1. That's taken for ball. 3-1. Yeah, nobody there had any idea, nor did they care who we were, but we were loud and fast, and they were loaded because the Timbers had won. So everyone had a wonderful time.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-1. That one's fouled.
3-2.
Count goes full. Sorry, that was the 3-1. Now it's a full count on Saurus. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Oh, he rings him up. That was way inside.
Ooh, Savannah's not happy about
Just
that, and
bad
that was
call.
a bit inside.
Bad call. If Benjamin here were here, he'd be yelling.
No, Benjamin's too busy watching the World Cup final, 99th minute. Still scoreless, first period of extra time. Argentina, again, down to 10 players after a red card.
And still kicking. That's nuts.
Yep, they're holding on.
It's just nuts. So that's going to bring in Colton Boardman. He was hit by a pitch and struck out. Takes that pitch outside, ball 1. 71 and well off the plate. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Here's the 1-0. That one makes its way in towards the strike zone, but it's low. Ball 2. A lot of action on that pitch. Just didn't quite carry far enough to be a strike. Here's the 2-0. That's swung on and sent out towards left center. Should be no trouble. Golden collects it. Crabs go quietly. 1, 2, 3. Crabs still trail by a score of 4-1. Liam will be back to take it the rest of the way. This is ESPN 107.3. We're back at 888 F Street. Crabs trailed the Prune Packers by a score of 4-1. Lucan's still out there on the mound. He'll face the middle of the order. Osorio, Agard, Martinez, and Brown. Here to take us the rest of the way is Liam Warner.
Thank you, Aaron. It is Justin Dugan.
Oh, is it Dugan out there?
Still out on the mound.
What did I say?
Said Ben
Lucas. Well,
and Justin Dugan will face 5, 6, 7 in the Prune Packer order. Trey Martinez, Tommy Brown, and Camden Sauce.
I'm a batter off, too. Shows where I'm at.
102nd minute in extra time in the World Cup final. We are still scoreless between Spain and Argentina. And Argentina down to 10 men. After, I believe, one of their players got a second yellow card. So that's the status of the World Cup final at the moment. They will play 2 15-minute periods of extra time, and then there's no sudden death goal. And if that at the end of those periods is still tied, they'll go to a penalty kick shootout, which I can't even comprehend. Playing in a penalty kick shootout in a World Cup final, that is crazy.
Pressure.
So Trey Martinez stepping in. I think I heard that the World Cup final is the largest confirmed instance of people in the world doing the same thing at the same time.
Sounds right.
Pitch to Trey Martinez in there for a called strike, 0-1.
It's fun to
all
think,
watching the World Cup final.
fun to think of the soccer ball for that game and just how many eyes are following that little.
Yeah, yeah. The billions.
It's a lot.
0-1. Up high, 1-1.
They got to put it in the net, Liam. That's what they got to do.
Oof. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Kind of got away from him there.
Swung on and missed, 2-2.
Great pitch that time, 85 miles an hour. Right down the middle, just couldn't catch it.
Two pitch, chopped, foul down the third base line. Still 2-2. Crabs trail 4-1 here in the 7th.
This kid's got a cool tie-dye shirt down front. Dig it.
Oh, yeah.
No crusty yesterday. So far, not today.
2-2 line shot foul just over the head of Prune Packer manager and GM Joey Gomes, who is also the third base coach for the Healdsburg Prune Packers. Two just outside. Count goes full. 3-2. Fans don't like the call, but that was well outside.
Yeah, it was not close. Oh,
I mean,
now he's shouting down the dugout.
Well, the Crabs dugout is starting to bark at the home plate umpire again. That was well outside, according to the TrackMan. So,
but it's the principle of the thing, Liam.
and also keep in mind, for those watching and listening, that this is the same home plate umpire that threw Jeff Giacomini out of the game on Tuesday. So keep that in mind. The 3-2, high fly ball to left field. Left fielder going back, looking up at the wall. It's off of the.
It's over the.
It's
wall.
over the fence
on the freeway,
and that's a home run.
Yeah.
Thought it hit the ledge for a second.
Looked like it.
Yep, it went over the fence, and it's a solo shot for Trey Martinez. It's 5-1.
375, 97 off the bat. 343 is the fence over there, so it's a tall fence, which made it look close. You know, it hit the top of it, right up at the very top.
Yeah, kind of hard to tell when it goes all the way out here from where we're sitting, but
sure.
Yeah, these Prune Packers, they have a lot of power, and after only scoring one run last night,
they were due.
Pitched to Tommy Brown, 0-1. This was unfortunately to be expected.
Yeah.
I would have been shocked if they were held to one run or less again. The 0-1, ground ball to the left side, diving attempt by Mullen. It's going to get into left field for a base hit.
Whereas on the other side, the Prune Packer pitching continues to show up.
Yes, they've
Crabs
been
have been
very
held
good
to 3
today.
hits, 1 run. Last night, Crabs only scored 2 runs on 6 hits.
Yeah, Prune Packer pitching was great last night as well. Crabs pitching was better, and they mustered a couple of runs. So,
it's like another visit to the mound here. It's Jacko now going out.
Jeff Giacomini going out, and that looks to be the end of the day for Justin Dugan. So we have a runner at first, nobody out. You're in the top of the 7th. Packers lead 5-1. We'll go back to the studio for a break. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata. It is the top of the 7th inning. Prune Packers lead the Crabs 5-1. Prune Packers have a runner at first with nobody out. New pitcher for the Crabs is number 11, Eli Fogelman. Fogelman so far this season, he has pitched 17 2/3, ERA of 5.60. This is his 14th appearance of the season. In those innings, he has given up 11 runs, all earned, walked 7, struck out 24.
Berkeley's own number 11, Eli Fogelman.
Almost. Spain almost scored.
And the World Cup final, the first half of extra time is over. So we're in the halftime break of extra time. And still scoreless between Argentina and Spain. Argentina down to 10 men after a red card. So Camden Sauce stepping in. At the end of this half inning, we will bring you Crabgrass Band's performance of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Sauce shows bunt, takes it outside 1-0. Showing bunt again. The 1-0 is bunted right in front of home plate. Soares pounces on it, throw down to first in time, but a good sack bunt. And Camden Sauce moves Tommy Brown down to second now with 1 out.
Outstanding bunt. Just stopped it right in front of home plate there.
And that's going to bring in Dane Morrow. Last time up, hit one. Well, if there's no netting there, it would have hit right off the window of City Hall. It hit the netting in front of the window of City Hall. And misses low 1-0. Fortunately for the city of Arcata, there's very tall netting protecting the City Hall and Arcata Police Department buildings out there in right field. 1-0. In there for a called strike, 1-1.
Stadium was here first.
Yeah. I haven't seen the documentary yet. How much of the beginnings of the ballpark do they cover? 1-1 is popped up left side to left field. Left fielder ranging over to his right, and making the catch is Tyler Howard, 2 away.
There's a whole section on the Crabgrass Band that's just great. They talk about the Arcata ballpark just a little bit at the beginning, if I'm remembering right. Mostly talking about the old field in Eureka where they used to play and how they started coming over here because the lighting was better at night.
Is that Albee Stadium?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And apparently the big move was primarily just because night games were easier here because we had the dastardly illumination that old-timers like Benjamin just hate.
Those lights. Pitches outside 1-0. Yeah, I believe the Arcata ballpark used to, this site that we sit on right now just used to be a swamp.
Yes,
I mean,
yes. Yeah, I was doing a little reading of the wiki, and that's true. That's what it says. Donated land turned into a ballpark, moved when the freeway came in.
Yep.
1932 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was part of some sort of presidential
New Deal money.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
1-0. Fouled back. 1-1.
Dreaded big government.
Oh man. What administration was that? I mean, I knew this at one point.
Sure.
Oh, and Spain just got a goal. They're up 1-0.
Well, they've been knocking on the door.
I want to say it was like the Eisenhower administration.
Okay.
But somebody let me know if I'm wrong. 1-1, high and outside, 2-1. Yeah, it's cool to learn the history of this ballpark site.
I love that.
And imagine what it was like before
Yep.
the ballpark here was built.
And
I've looked at photos from like the 80s, of this ballpark, and it doesn't look that different.
No.
Like, it's kind of crazy. Like,
the stands have changed pretty drastically, especially since they had the big old wood ones that were here, and that would have been really cool to see.
Yep.
Been a few series of aluminum stands, obviously,
Just
since
the general structure of the ballpark, like if you
shape-wise.
if you dropped me into the ballpark in the 80s, like I could walk around and
you'd know where everything
it wouldn't
was.
be that different. The
Pretty
2-1 is a fly ball out to right center field, going back to his left and making the catch is Alex Harrington, and that's going to do it. Here in the top of the 7th, the Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 5-1, and we are going to keep it here as it is the 7th inning stretch, and shortly you will hear the world-famous Crabgrass Band perform Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Enjoy.
got a decent high, you like all dry and so stiff. Well, that's boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I ever come back for his root. Root, root, don't win it to save it, just look for it. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Right, world famous Crabgrass Band performing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Argentina literally has not had a goal attempt this game.
So yeah, Spain just scored in the second half of extra time for Spain. Ferran Torres in the 106th minute. So again, it's not a golden goal situation, so they play until 120 plus stoppage time. And if Spain holds on, they will be the World Cup champions.
Callum just got one of those blue tie-dye shirts. Looks sharp.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Those are good shirts.
yeah. I think my buddy
Hot sellers
Jason
here.
My buddy Jason Oppett was here a while ago, and he has one of those, and he sends me pictures of him wearing it out to all the games that he goes to in Portland.
I see a lot of people with those blue tie-dye shirts on. So Simon Lemke is the pitcher now for the Prune Packers. He will face Jamie Mullen, Jason Ariola, and Jaden
You
Shabry.
know you're cheering with us and can hear the cowbell. Go Crabs, go! We love you.
I am just out of room on my pitching sheet.
Yeah, it's one of those games.
5 pitchers now? Okay.
Coming to bat for your humble Crabs, number 20, Jamie Mullen.
Mullen stepping in. And the pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. A 1 swing and a miss way out in front. 0-2.
Lemke has pitched, let's see here. Got it. 12 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, it's earned.
And a shot down the third
Oof.
baseline, just
That was
foul.
close. 2 walks, 11 strikeouts. K through 9 for Lemke is 8.03.
Mullen makes his way back. To fly ball out to left center field. Coming in and making the catch is the left fielder for the Prune Packers, 1 away.
Make way for the back kid.
Cannon Golden making the catch there.
Chasing a little outside on that one, 74. Was able to get a piece of it, but
Jason Ariola.
not much rush for the left fielder.
It's going to bring in Jason Ariola.
Giving the pitcher guff for having red cleats.
Kind of like those.
No place like home, they
Side
said.
to Ariola, 1-0.
Oh, I meant to ask Brandon Dixon what his favorite heckle of all time was, and
Oh,
I
man.
missed the
Well,
opportunity.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, I
You
gotta
can ask him.
remember. Yeah, heckling the opposing pitcher when you're down 5-1, that's
1-0.
That's
Outside
commitment.
2-0. Well, Crabs fans are committed.
yeah. They don't care.
No,
They feel the same way no matter how the scoreboard looks.
exactly. And that's why we love them.
Exactly right.
2-0, up high 3-0. And Spain just scored again.
Spain's going to win a World Cup.
Nope, offside.
Well, still.
So, probably if they can hold on here. 3-0. In there for a called strike, 3-1.
Just caught the black on the outside.
Ground ball to the left side, picked up by the third baseman on the first, 2 away.
Crabs saw 3 hitters in the 6th, 4 hitters in the 5th, 3 hitters in the 4th, 5 hitters in the 3rd, 3 hitters in the 1st. Prune Packer pitching, just getting the job done.
Shabri misses up high, 1-0. And a fly ball, it's going to be caught by the second baseman, Mansberry. And that's going to do it. Here in the 7th, Packers lead 5-1 as we head to the top of the 8th. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Go back to downtown Arcata. Top of the 8th inning. Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 5-1. And it is Adam Enyart who is on the mound.
Enyart's pitched 23 innings, 23.1 innings for the Crabs. He's given up 28 hits, 13 runs, 8 of them are earned. He's walked 14 and struck out 38.
And Enyart will face Rex Watson, Cannon Golden, and Kate Campbell, 1, 2, 3.
Number 16, Adam Enyart.
Again, off day tomorrow for the Crabs, and a much-deserved one. It's been a long week.
What are you going to do with your day off, Liam?
Oh, man. Watch baseball.
Watch the Giants lose.
Watch the Giants. I don't know if they're playing tomorrow.
They're tied with the Mariners right now, 3-3 in the 6th.
Giants don't. Some teams have an off day on Monday, so.
Athletics now trail the Nationals 5-1.
Swung on and missed by Watson, 0-1. The Giants are in Kansas City playing the Royals tomorrow, so yes, I will be watching that.
Do you ever find yourself calling the Giants game on TV?
No.
You could turn it off.
0-1.
That's good.
Fouled off to the left kind of play. 0-2. Yeah.
They've got people who are pretty good at it.
It's yes, best in the business. Yeah, no, I flip the switch on when I do this, but when I'm not doing this, it's switched off.
Even before I did this, I would baseball call debate rounds, which is very fun to do. It's annoying as heck if you're trying to talk.
0-2, low and outside, 1-2.
Yeah. Is there someone you listened to growing up that you think of when you think of baseball on the radio or on TV?
Oh, man, I mean, 1-2, fouled back to the screen, still 1-2. I mean, the Giants guys, Kruk and Kipe.
Yeah.
John and Dave, I mean, they're
it.
the best. You know, even though he was the Dodgers announcer, I mean, Vin Scully is considered to be one of the greatest
Iconic
baseball announcers of all time. And even I would tune into Dodger games back when he was doing them just to listen to him because he was that good. And coming from somebody who hates the Dodgers, that really says a lot.
I was going to say.
Ground ball to the right side, picked up by Arriola, the first baseman, and throws it high over Enyart. So that's going to be an error on Jason Arriola, an E3. And so Watson on first with nobody out. They'll bring in Cannon Golden.
You don't have a local team in Montana. My parents came from Ohio, so we're Cleveland fans. And so for me, it's weirdly Bob Uecker from Major League. He's the guy.
Passed away not that long ago.
He
Rest in
did.
peace. He's definitely up there with Vin Scully.
He was so good.
The legends. Of
Perfect mix of silly and gravitas, in my opinion.
Low and outside, 1-0. Yeah, I was shocked that he was still calling Brewers games.
Yeah.
I mean, well into his 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it a very long time.
Like, Vin Scully is all gravitas. He is.
Vin Scully has the best stories, man.
He does.
His storytelling ability was something else.
Uecker was just fun.
I mean, I love listening to Vin Scully. Ground ball to the left side, and that's going to get through for a base hit.
Just perfectly hit right towards the hole in the fence. Can't do anything about that.
I remember when Vin Scully passed. We were actually, it was during a Crabs game when the news broke. And so I think at the end of the game, it was a non-band night. And so I played one of Vin Scully's iconic calls over the PA system here.
That's cool.
I forgot what it was exactly.
He's got a couple.
I'm drawing a blank, but you know, it was a home run call in some big game. I just can't remember what exactly. Pitches high and inside, 1-0. Felt like it needed to happen, so. But
he did that for a long time.
As far as people who are still doing it, I mean, Kruk and Kipe are just
They're the ones.
absolute best. All right. And I'm going to be very sad when they retire. The 1-0 is fouled off to the right.
It's so hard. When Ray Fosse passed.
Oh,
like,
yes.
God.
He was also a legend. I
loved listening to him
over the
watched him
summer. Along with Dwayne Kuiper's brother, Glenn
That's
Kuiper.
right. Yeah.
Those two guys were A's baseball for so long.
Yeah. Dallas, what's his name?
Dallas Brayton. I love Dallas
he's
Brayton.
good. I like him a lot.
1-1
You know, it's different. It's just different.
In there for a strike, 1-2. He's a funny dude.
Yeah.
Dallas Brayton actually, a few years ago, came here to the Arcata ballpark.
Oh, wow.
To film a commercial. I think it was for Canadips.
Okay.
Filmed a commercial here.
Sure.
And it was on an off day, and I was like, "What the heck? You didn't tell me Dallas Brayton was here." I would have loved to meet him. Pitches up high, 2-2.
I don't know what happened to this person, but last night there was someone that said that they were a scout for the Giants waiting to get in.
Yeah,
the back
you
gate.
know,
Did you ever hear anything about that?
No, not anything else. I mean, apparently he had a card.
He had a card in his wallet, and I'm like, I'm not falling for that, but that looks pretty official.
I mean,
I was like, I'm just the radio guy. I can't let you.
That inside 3-2.
Look, I got lots of cards in my wallet.
I mean,
it's the X-Files effect.
I don't know
you just
how
flash your wallet at them and then let you in.
I don't know how you verify a MLB Scouts.
There's probably a database
ID,
or something.
yeah.
But
I don't know if we even let him in. told the security guys that he
Yeah.
was there, and they
I was
dealt
curious
with it.
what
So,
happened to him.
popped up foul territory right side, and Ariola to the fence, but it will fall into the Prune Packer dugout.
That'd be a pretty
Still 3-2.
brazen hustle to show up identifying yourself as an MLB scout to
Yeah.
like get in on college summer baseball.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Hey, everybody
there
wants
are
in to
some
see the
guys
Crabs.
here that could be worthy of
They've come out of here
being in a major league system at some point.
for sure.
I mean, I am not shocked that there are scouts here.
They've come out of here before, so
Yep.
why not?
3-2, fouled back, still 3-2. James Outman, still in the major leagues.
Campbell has a hat trick in walks today. And a single.
3-2, ground ball up the middle, picked up by the shortstop, on to second
Get
for
it.
one. High throw to first and throws it over the head of Ariola. That's going to allow the run to score, and it's 6-1.
I feel like that's at least the second time that a throw to first has just gone way over the head trying to turn two, and it's cost the Crabs today. That's tough. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, as the old song goes.
Pinch hitting number 1, Brendan Lewis. Pinch hitting from the Healdsburg Prune Packers, number 1, Brendan Lewis.
So it's Brendan Lewis, swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 out. And it's fouled off to the right, out of play, 0-1. One up high, 1-1.
Oh, man, it sounds like Callum's going to run the bases after the game.
Ooh,
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
yeah, that's a good time.
Jealous. We used to do that at the softball stadium at Cal Poly before they started locking the fence up. They used to
Oh,
leave it
really?
open, and we go hang out there in the dugouts and run the bases.
1-1, fly ball out to right field. Coming in is the Crabs right fielder who makes the catch. I believe that's Manoah Chapman. It is. Makes the catch 2 away.
The dugouts for the softball team have like insects on all the little hooks that are in there. And I have video of Callum, like 4 years old, going through and naming all the insects that he sees in the dugout
Yeah.
and then running around the bases. Very
Nice
fun.
softball field.
It is. It's a beautiful spot, man. Just tucked in the redwoods
Yeah.
there.
I mean, the outfield there is one of the most scenic
Can't beat it.
softball fields, I think, in the whole country.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat the redwoods out there in the outfield.
A friend of mine asked if my office was close to the redwoods, and I just took a picture out the window. It's like, here they are.
Pitch to Trey Martinez, low and inside, 1-0. I back when I was at Cal Poly Humboldt, I interviewed Benjamin for a story I did for the Lumberjack.
I
and
read
went,
that story.
I went up to his office,
I remember.
and man, he is up on the top floor of the BSS building.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
way over
just
there.
Gorgeous views. I'm like, man,
The view from up there is nuts.
yeah, it's incredible up there. The 1-0 is fouled straight back, 1-1.
Got those little balconies out there.
I'm jealous of
Yeah.
Benjamin's office. I mean, just to sit there and look out the window.
Tough side of campus. It's hard being over in BSS because you're way away from like the library.
Yeah,
and the
it's a little
union
bit
and
of a
all that,
walk,
But
if you don't have to go anywhere, you
no.
can just sit there and look at everything.
newest building on campus. Meanwhile, I'm in the oldest. So
Well, the champions of the 2026 World Cup are Spain. They have held on to beat Argentina. Pitches outside, 2-1.
Carmen is going to be happy.
I was rooting for Spain as well, so I'm glad they could get it done. Lamine Yamal, 19 years old, young superstar, is now a World Cup champion. It's pretty
Wow.
incredible. Kid is going to be dominating soccer for a while. Pitches low,
Yeah, he's going to have
3-1.
a good year. Just wearing that around at 19,
Yeah,
that's
he's
pretty cool.
plays for FC Barcelona. So
Okay.
3-1. Foul down the first base line. Count goes full. 3-2. Runner goes. A 3-2 is a fly ball out to center. Harrington racing after it to his left. Finds it, makes the catch. And that's going to do it here in the top of the 8th. The Packers get one more. They lead 6-1 as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata. Bottom of the 8th inning, Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 6-1.
Time for a rally.
Time for a rally indeed. Crabs running out of time. And still Simon Lemke out there on the mound for the Prune Packers. He will face top of the order Manoah Chapman, Alex Harrington, and Tyler Howard.
Lemke faced the minimum in the 7th.
All right, let's see what's going on around the Pacific Empire League while we have a little bit of time here.
Crabgrass band keeping things lively even though the Crabs are losing. Love to have
always.
them. Need them.
Top of the 5th inning, the West Coast Kings lead the Solano Mudcats by a score of 12-2.
I want the Giants to be winning. Are the Giants winning?
There's no reported score from either game. Apparently,
Okay.
the Marysville Giants were supposed to play the Medford Rogues at 12:35, but that there are no live stats there, or the game hasn't been played. I don't know which one. And then it's also listed here on the scoreboard that the Marysville Giants are supposed to go to Lincoln at 6:05 and play the Potters. So
Leading the lineup for your Humboldt Crabs.
I don't know if both games are being played or only one of them is being played. I'm
Manoah
not sure exactly. So Chapman stepping in. And there for a called strike 0-1.
It's a 5-hour drive from Medford to Lincoln.
It's a long
Playing a
one.
12:30 game and then turning around and playing at 6. God, that'd be like you just wear your cleats the whole time on the bus, basically.
0-1's low, 1-1. Well, it's the Marysville Giants who would be playing at home, and then they would be making the trip to Lincoln to play the Potters. 1-1 is fouled off to the right, 1-2. And Marysville and Lincoln are right next to each other, so
Sure.
it's doable. But man, even if they're close in proximity, the logistics of that seem a little tough. But 1-2 up high, 2-2.
Do you have a favorite Crabs heckle from the ballpark?
Oh man, I don't know.
Worth thinking about, maybe. It's not really a heckle, but on Italian night, Italian Heritage Night, when a ball is thrown, someone yells, "It's a ball," and I love that. It's a ball.
2-2 Fouled off to the right, still 2-2. Yeah, I don't think I really have one. I mean, there are a few in the moment where I'm like, that's pretty funny.
Right.
But
It's circumstantial.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, makes sense.
there are certainly ones I'm a little sick of at this point.
You've heard them so much.
Yeah.
It's just not worth
We
it.
want a pitcher, not a belly
Yes,
itcher.
you know.
2-2 fouled back, still 2-2.
Where do you stand with the slide whistle during the warming up pitch for the other?
Oh, I love that.
I do too.
Yeah.
Benjamin hates it, and I think he's wrong.
I think it's cool.
He's allowed to be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's in Mexico City, so
It's
we
true.
can.
We can say all we want.
Yes, exactly. He is not listening to this broadcast.
And he's probably not going to go back and listen to it either. He's not
Was
really.
too busy watching the World Cup final in the middle of Mexico City. Popped up right field, second baseman going out, right fielder coming in. The right fielder, Morrow, takes charge and makes the catch, one away.
Boy, second baseman was backing right into the right fielder, and they communicated, but he almost broke the wrong way. That was close.
Yeah. A little bit scary when those situations almost happen, but good thing there's no collision there.
New pitcher, perhaps.
And Joey Gomes is out there to kick dirt off of the mound.
Now he's testing the dirt.
Yeah, maybe
for-
Joey Gomes doesn't like the composition of the mound.
This is regolith, and typically there's more of a sandstone component here.
So, yeah, they are going to make a pitching change. So we'll go back to the studio for a 60-second break. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. We'll go back to downtown Arcata. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. There is one out, nobody on for the Crabs. And on the mound for the Prune Packers, I believe this is number 7,
Michael Queedens.
Michael Quaidens.
Taking to the mound for the Healdsburg Prune Packers.
Trace gave me salami.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yep. You were just talking about Italian heritage.
That's
tonight,
it.
So
He heard me.
then we got some salami.
He knew. Did someone say Italian Heritage Night? Salami? Salami?
All right, Alex Harrington will step in. Harrington swing and a miss, 0-1. A 1 swing and a miss, 0-2.
That's a good caliber.
Oh, 2 high and outside, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch swing and a miss. Strike 3.
What are they booing?
I have no idea. 2 away. It's going to bring in Tyler Howard. I mean, if you saw something that I missed, Aaron,
No, I saw nothing.
let me know.
I saw a strikeout and
yeah.
a bunch of grumpy Arcata
Swung
fans.
and missed at strike 3. I mean, that's
Not exactly a blown call there.
pretty black and white there, but I don't know.
Well, I don't like it either, Liam.
Yeah, exactly. Tyler Howard stepping in. And it's a ground ball up the middle and past the second baseman into center field for a base hit. So Howard with the second hit of the game. And that is going to bring in Adam Enyart.
Up next, number 16, Adam Enyard.
4 outs to play with. Stranger things have happened.
Enyart swing and a miss, 0-1.
It's a great pitch, 79 miles an hour right down the pipe.
One swing and a miss again, 0-2.
Cavanosaurus is on deck wearing his catcher kit on his legs. He's ready to go either way.
2 outs.
Yep.
I mean, you got to be ready to
Gotta be ready to
jump
break.
back behind the plate. They get Adam Enyart out here.
I want to see him wear those and try to leg one out to first.
Bet he could.
Probably.
0-2, up high, 1-2. One-two pitch, ground ball to the left side, diving stop by the shortstop. He's going to go to second. Did the second baseman keep his foot on the bag?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, he did. What a play.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, what a
Holy
great play by
smokes.
Cade Campbell, throwing to Matthew Mansberry, who had to reach out basically towards center field to get to that baseball while keeping his foot on the bag, and he managed to do that. And that's going to do it here in the bottom of the 8th for the Crabs. They trail 6-1 as we head to the top of the 9th. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to F and 9th here in downtown Arcata. Top of the 9th inning. The Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 6-1. Adam Enyart back out on the mound. And he's going to face 6, 7, 8, Tommy Brown, Camden Sauce, and Dane Morrow. Around Major League Baseball, the Giants now trail the Mariners by a score of 6-3. That game's in the bottom of the 7th. Up in Seattle.
Nature finds a way, and so do the Giants.
Yeah, the Giants find a way to lose. Pretty terrible season. The Nationals lead the West Sacramento A's 5-1, bottom of the 8th at Sutter Health Park. That's been a wild series between the Nats and the A's because I think Friday. Just want to get the scores right. The Nats beat the A's 23-4 on Friday, and then last night, I think the A's came back with a big win. 15-1.
Okay.
So it's
It's all or nothing.
it's been a lopsided series. So Jeff Jackman, he's having a conversation with the home plate umpire, and I have no idea about why. And now that conversation's over.
What could you possibly have to discuss at the top of the inning like this? Like,
Don't know. Yeah, I'm wondering if the home plate umpires had enough of all the heckling.
well,
He's telling Jeff Jackman to make it stop.
yeah. Well, if you did a better job, they wouldn't have anything to say.
Pitch to Tommy Brown, swung on and missed, 0-1. Again, this home plate umpire is the one that ejected Jeff Jackman on Tuesday. Pitches inside 1-1. Now, I don't think he was part of that fracas with the West Coast Kings, I think Friday night, where their manager was ejected and pitches up high 2-1, and then Everett Johnson was ejected for seemingly no reason.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Brandon Dixon was up here talking about it. 2-1, outside 3-1. I mean, the story was he got thrown out, and then he didn't like how hard the tag was, so he said a little something to the player on the Kings, and then they were kind of talking back and forth, swung on and missed 3-2, talking some crap back and forth, and then the umpire decided to throw out Everett Johnson.
It's that classic thing where the second person gets thrown out.
Yeah, I guess so.
The person who instigates gets away with it, and the person who retaliates gets
trash
caught.
Talk. The 3-2 grab ball left side that's going to get through for a base hit.
Just a seeing eye bounder there through the gap.
I mean, if that's the true story, then I mean, that there is a point where it gets to be too much trash talking, but like
it's baseball.
It's a competitive game. I mean, guys are going to get into it a little bit.
Got to dish a little sauce.
Yeah.
Number 12.
And
here he comes
now
again.
Jeff Jackman talking to the home plate umpire again. And this time he seems a little more frustrated about something.
Now they're going over there to talk to the
So now they're talking to the Prune Packer dugout. Now they're pointing back towards
the
stands. They're talking to Wyatt Zerling, one of our security guys, and there might be something that's like reflective or now Wyatt's talking to one of the fans in the stands.
Fan looks perplexed.
Is the beer can he's holding too shiny? Is he?
No.
Is maybe some of his heckles have gone a little too far.
He wasn't saying anything there though.
I'm perplexed. I'm going to have to get the story from Wyatt after the game. So we have a pinch hitter, and he takes the ball outside 1-0.
Looks like they're removing a fan from the building.
Austin Fort, and wow, a fan's being kicked out. Okay. So pitch to Austin Fort, outside 2-0.
That's a first.
So that is definitely a first. I've never had an umpire get one of our security guys to remove a fan from the game.
At the behest of our own manager? Like, he came over and pointed.
Or I guess he's not being removed, according to Jack.
Okay.
Outside 3-0, it gets past the catcher, and
he left
Tommy
with
Brown
two of the
down to
security
second.
fellas. Maybe they're just having a little chat.
I guess he's getting a talking to. Interesting.
For what?
My guess is he might have said something that went a little too far.
And Jacko was like,
3-0
no, we're going to
in there for a called strike 3-1. Yeah, I'm not sure what involvement.
Because he came over and he pointed to the stands, and then the ump turned around and went and talked to the.
What involvement Jeff Jackman has.
Why would he be the. That's weird.
Well, okay, so here's what I think might be happening in that instance then, as that's low ball 4.
Maybe the ump thinks the heckle's coming from somewhere else?
No, I think it's something that might be distracting Adam Enyart on the mound.
Oh, okay.
So some sort of reflective object, or maybe the guy has a laser or something. Like,
That would have been something.
I mean,
He was a Crabs fan. Like wearing a bunch
yeah,
of
the
Crabs
fact
kit.
that Jeff Jackman is getting involved makes me think that maybe something
That's weird.
is distracting Enyard on the mound, and that's why.
Yeah, I'll be very
I don't
curious.
know. I'm going to have to figure out what the issue was after the
To
game.
shake the grapevine.
Dane Morrow steps in there for a called strike 0-1. Have to ask Wyatt what happened there. Wyatt, who does a great job here managing the security staff in the ballpark. Just one of the best guys around the staff.
Not a small job.
0-1 is a high fly ball to right field. Manoah Chapman looks up, and it is off the top of the scoreboard, and Dane Morrow has his second home run of the game, and it's 9-1. That hit above the scoreboard. Man, that thing was crushed.
Oof. Well, the Prune Packers are pouring it on now. This is true to form. Just
Let's
emphasizes
see.
how special last night's performance was.
372 feet. Yeah, I mean, I'm not shocked at all. I mean, you can hold the Prune Packers to one run, maybe one game, but 2 games in a row. You hold them down one game, they're going to respond the next game. That's how good of a team this is. So Matthew Mansberry stepping in, and Morrow's first home run, I mean, was not crushed like that one was.
No.
That was an absolute.
He came in the 6th to pinch
No
hit, and he
doubt.
sent the first pitch he saw over the fence. Then he flew out to left field, and then he hit a home run again.
I mean, this one hit above the scoreboard, which I have not seen very often. The 0-1 up high, 1-1. And like you said, Aaron, I mean, that just shows how special last night's game was, so what the Crabs were able to do. The 1-1 ground ball to the left side, picked up by Shabry, throwing to first. Good pick by Ariola, the first baseman. One away. I mean, what Bryson Shelp and Jack Novak were able to do last night.
Yeah.
It was a great performance.
I mean, Shelp strung a bunch of innings together and kept it quiet. And then Novak came in and did what a lot of Krabby's pitchers have struggled to do, which is just shut it down at the end. Just pull the plug, turn off the lights, send everybody home. And that doesn't happen as often as we would like, and definitely not against some of the best teams out there. Like,
you know what, Aaron? I might have to take the rest of the season off on radio.
Now that you mention it, Liam.
Pitches outside 1-0. Did the game Tuesday, that was a loss. Did the game Friday, that was a loss. And things aren't looking so good here. It might be you and Brandon Dixon.
They've won plenty of games where you've been doing the talking. Because
It might be you and Brandon Dixon for the rest of the season. The 1-0, low and outside, 2-0.
I mean,
I might have to retire for this season.
if we get
It's
to
not
the
looking good.
if we get to the PEL champs, I might take you up on that.
Yes,
Otherwise,
yes,
you need to be here.
If we get to the PEL championship, I'm going to have you guys.
No, wait, dude,
handle
you'll be
that.
on the road. He'll be
Well,
sitting there
then,
in Healdsburg, surrounded
not
by
looking
fans.
good for the Crabs then, in that case.
Well,
2-0 was in there for a called strike.
we know whose
2-1.
fault it will be, Liam.
And you know how they did on the road this season.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was not great.
1-6.
0 for 5. Oof.
Yeah, 1-6 overall with that Lincoln series. So
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
2-1 is popped up foul out of play. 2-2. The good news is that Tuesday I will not be on the radio.
Okay.
It will be you and Brandon Dixon.
So we can take on the Berkovich honors
Yes.
with the best chances of success.
Yes.
You're going to need that, I suppose.
And then
Crabs? Go ahead.
it'll be typical. I'll be on Friday, Sunday of next week. I might
No.
take one of those games off if,
No
we,
way.
if we lose Friday.
Yeah, right. That'll
might
be
actually do
the
that.
straw
The
that-
2-2 is fouled off down the right field line, still 2-2. Yeah,
Well,
I'll,
at
do,
that
I'll do
point-
the game next
At
Friday.
that point, though, like the you know, what are they? The pudding will be cooked. Like there won't be anything else to do at that
Yeah,
point.
True. I'll do the first 3 innings on Friday
And just see how it
goes.
goes.
Yeah,
I'll stay on call. You put
the 2-2
the
inside
bat
3-2.
signal in the
but
sky, and I'll hurry over here.
if
and
the Crabs start
finish the
losing,
game.
you're going to be doing the rest of that game and the rest of the weekend.
Oh boy, I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Yeah, you got to be a little superstitious if you're a baseball fan.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Otherwise, you're bad luck.
Exactly. 3-2. Swung on, missed, strike 3. Foul tip in the glove, 2 away. And that's going to bring in Cannon Golden.
Did you know the high five comes from baseball?
I think I heard that.
Yep, that's a baseball thing.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Cannon Golden is a fly ball out to right
Good
center
boy.
field. Harrington looks up at it. It falls in between the center and right fielders up against the fence, and into second with a 2-out double is Cannon Golden.
Dead center pitch, and he just floated it right into the gap. No chance.
Quite a few Healdsburg fans have made the trip here
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. A lot of maroon hats, and they're having a good time.
But to be fair, a lot of Crabs fans made the trip to Healdsburg
That makes me happy.
when we were there. So, I mean,
That makes me very happy that our team travels well.
yes. Well, especially the Healdsburg. Healdsburg's not that far of a drive.
I've thought about
relatively.
it. I just wilt in the heat, man. I'm good to like 75, and then I'm going to wimp. And
Well,
it's
you don't want to
hotter
go to
than-
Medford. then.
That's it. Medford,
We just swung
Healdsburg,
on
they
a
all
missed zone
seem
one.
too hot for me.
At least Healdsburg, you are covered from the sun,
That's
unless you're
true.
sitting down the first baseline. But most of the seating you're covered from the sun, and that's the same in Lincoln. So
But in Medford, you just get cooked.
Medford, you are sitting out there exposed, unless you're me up in the air-conditioned
There you go.
broadcast booth. And a fly ball out to center field to Harrington. He's going to make the catch, and that's going to do it here in the 9th inning for the Crabs. Prune Packers tack on 3 more. They lead 9-1 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Crabs. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata. Last chance for the Crabs here in the bottom of the 9th. They trail 9-1. New pitcher on the mound for the Prune Packers is number 31, Brandon Mann, and I believe he is their regular closer. Obviously, this is not a save situation, but this is an important game for the Prune Packers, so they want to send their best reliever out to lock it down. And he will face 5, 6, 7. Kavana Soares, Colton Boardman, and Jamie Mullen.
Man has a 2.92 ERA, 12.1 innings pitched, 7 hits in that time, 5 runs, 4 of those are earned. He's walked 7, struck out 23.
Yep, good numbers there.
That's pretty good.
7 o'clock for a final weekend series against the Medford Rogues.
Meeting on the mound.
Pirate night on Friday.
Again, the 21st, Tuesday, the Crabs welcome the Berkovich Honors, and then the 22nd, they'll play the Honors again. Both of those games are at 7 o'clock. The band is here on Wednesday.
Yes, they are. Yep, Wednesday, and then, of course, their regular weekend schedule, Friday and Sunday next week.
Pitch hitting for your Humboldt Crabs. Number 3, number 13, Mike Pickett.
And Mikey Pickett pinch hitting and fouls it off 0-1.
FL Ball, sponsored by Wild Planet.
One swing and a miss, 0-2.
89 from Man, just outside dead center.
Yeah, he throws hard from what I remember. I mean, he was their closer last year, too. 0-2 outside, 1-2.
89 again. Oh, yeah, I see Callum in line over there.
1-2 lone outside, 2-2.
He's ready.
Two swung on a miss, strike 3. 1 away. And that's going to bring in Colton Boardman. Nope, wait, Everett Johnson.
Pinch hitting for your humble crowds, number 38, Everett Johnson.
Yeah, all the kids lined up over there ready to run the bases. That's pretty sweet. That makes me happy.
Oh, fun tradition here at the Arcata Ballpark.
Absolutely.
Kids love it. Get to high-five all the players going down third base line.
Oh, that's cool.
Pitch to Johnson in there for a called strike, 0-1. I believe that's a time for them to get some autographs as well.
I'll be the dad filming the whole thing. Can't wait.
Oh, you better race down there after this
I was going to stand right here
broadcast
and
is
do
over.
it, I think.
Oh,
This is a pretty good view.
In there for a called strike, 0-2. Yeah, you probably
Bet-
would get better photos down there or video,
interesting,
but
yeah. The fence wouldn't be in the way, I suppose.
yeah. But not a bad view from up here.
Although if he knows I'm filming him, he won't like that. So.
Well, you won't know if you're up here, so
That's
that
it.
might be the better option.
That's
0-2, fouled back off the screen, and into the stands and dropped.
Yeah, that was, to be expected.
Yep.
That foul ball, sponsored by Slice Humble Pie.
If you come to a Crabs game and catch a fly ball, you'll be a local hero.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
We have one.
The unnamed hero.
0-2, foul back to the screen again. Still 0-2 to Everett Johnson. Oh, check swing. Did he go? Home plate umpire says he did. So strike 3. And that's going to bring in another pinch hitter, Kyron Humphreys. And the Crabs are down to their last out.
Fans hoping for a home run to make it 9-2 here in the bottom of the ninth.
I would love to just see Kyron Humphreys get into one here.
For sure.
It doesn't matter if it affects the final outcome or not.
He's had kind of a tough season.
Outside 1-0.
Yeah.
He's had a tough season, and he has just been such a great teammate. And Brandon Dixon, I think, was talking about how much the guys love him, how much of a cool dude he is. So I want to just see him crush one here. Lone inside 2-0. But unfortunately for Kyron, strikeouts have been a major issue this season. But he has been pretty good on the mound. He's had a couple of appearances in relief.
That one came in near his feet, and he's smiling at the pitcher, and the pitcher's smiling back.
2-0, nasty slider.
That was brutal.
Bearing in on him, and he swings and misses at it. 2-1.
Yeah, they're both laughing now.
Brandon Mann has a filthy slider out there.
Yeah, that was a lot. You
They
can see
are
him. He's feeling pretty
smiling at
good.
each other. Yeah, I love that. Two-one, misses outside, 3-1.
Couldn't quite drop it in there. A little high.
Jason Ariola is on deck. Should this game continue?
I think Callum might have given up.
3-1, swing and a miss. Count goes full, 3-2.
Oh, there he is.
Three-two, and it's a fly ball out to left field,
There it
left
goes.
center field, left
There
fielder
it goes.
looking up.
Oh.
It's off the fence. Man, Humphreys is going to cruise into second with a 2-out double. That is great to see. Crab's dugout is super excited for him.
404 feet off the top of the fence out there towards the 394 sign. He got a piece of it, 104 off the bat. Loud contact.
It didn't go over the fence, but he still got into one there.
Looked like it had a
Gapped
shot.
it.
I thought it was out.
Yeah. So that's going to bring in Jason Ariola. Ariola, that's a high fly ball out to right field. The right fielder going back near the track, tracking it down and makes the catch, and that's the ball game. The Crabs fall to the Prune Packers by a score of 9-1. They split the series, and Aaron, what were your thoughts on the game?
My thoughts were that we split the series, Liam. This is what
Yes.
I expected both of the games to look like. And, you know, the Prune Packers are an outstanding team. The Crabs, the pitching has just been, you know, kind of hit and miss all season long, and we kind of saw the worser side of it this game. But they took one, and that's what they needed. And now we just wait to see what happens with the Prune Packers and the Potters. And then when the Rogues come to town, the Crabs will try to make it happen. We'll see.
Yeah, all things considered, against a team like the Healdsburg Prune Packers, I think the Crabs are going to be pretty happy to get the split. Obviously, they wanted the sweep, but you knew that the Prune Packers are going to respond. So I think a split's pretty good here in this situation. So we'll be back on Tuesday at 7 p.m. against the Berkovich Honors. On behalf of myself, Liam Warner, Aaron Donaldson, Elliott back in the studio. Thanks for watching and listening. This has been Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Have a good night, everyone.